Students, coordinate with your friends so that they'll be online by the time. Sadhanan, your friends are not joining. Is there any communication or is Bharat Bandh applicable for online session also?
Uh, Me and Jay Kishan only friends are. Rest of them are
Yes,
all
sir. We
not
know
joining.
only each other, none, no one else, sir.
Yes.
I mean, we know they are all the juniors. You can call them, sir, juniors.
I called Govardhan Chandra yesterday. He was on something
Mm-hmm.
bike. So maybe I will call him once again, sir, to join. If he is joining, I will inform him.
We are just expecting people to join today. Other than me and Priya, there are only 3 students online. So just waiting for them to join. And you have your presentations today. Once
Yes,
the
yes.
presentations is done, then we'll get into the session.
Okay, sir.
Let all
I'm
join. Yep,
I'm calling him, sir.
done.
Sir, he's not lifting the call. Maybe he's busy.
No, okay, done.
So, is there any junior who can ping them in the group? Is there any group they can ping, sir?
Done. Monica,
Yes, sir.
the other friends of yours are joining the session?
Sir, I don't know, sir. I'm out of station, sir.
Okay. Farah, your
Today is my first class.
so today is your first class. Okay.
Sorry, sir. I can't get you.
Okay, today is the first class. No problem. Farah, you have your friends?
Yes, sir.
Your
Yes,
friends
sir.
are joining? Your friends
No,
are
sir.
joining? No?
No, sir.
Okay.
Anju is out of station, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hello, hello.
साहिल बोलो. Yes, Sahil?
Sir, I was just testing if the class is going on.
Acha, okay. We are just waiting for other friends to join. So there are some time they are taking to join the session. Little latecomers. Let's start the presentations today. We'll be waiting for your friends to join up. By the time you people can do your presentations, or they can start up with that. I said presentation, someone left. Huh? Okay, no problem. So you people start with your presentations. Okay, you people start with your presentation. Sadhana, people who were there yesterday, who have taken the topics and everything, they said the presentation.
Yes, Sadanand came back.
Okay. Okay, Sadhana has only left. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I was having some discrepancy.
Okay, done. So I want you to on your camera and just present it, if possible. Otherwise, voice would be okay. Okay.
Sir, the camera error is still there, sir. My camera is not working.
No problem. That's
I
why.
tried with Sadanand also, sir.
No, I gave you that option also, not to worry.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
If camera is not functioning, you can come with your voice. Okay. So who's gonna start first? What was the topic?
Sir, mine was car loan, sir.
Like Kishan come with car loans. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So first, who's gonna explain me about car loans and everything?
Yes, sir. Car loans are four types, sir. Loan for new car,
Mm-hmm.
loan for used car, refinancing, and sir, two-wheeler loans.
Mm-hmm.
So, sir, what is car loan, sir? A car loan is a personal loan that allows the potential buyer to pay the vehicle in monthly payments instead of having to pay the full price all at once.
Hmm.
This means that a lending servicer or bank will pay off the car in full, while in return the borrower pays off the debt in monthly payments with an interest fee included as well.
Hmm.
Sir, and this type of personal loan may be either a secured or non-secured loan, depending on the situation they are in.
Mhm.
But for the most part, lenders will usually offer a loan that is secured just in case the borrower falls behind on their payment and fails to pay off the debt. If the borrower fails to pay the monthly payments, the lender will repossess the car to pay off the debt. So, documents required for loans: age proof, ID proof, application form, photograph, residence proof, income proof, bank statement, and signature verification proof.
Okay.
So there are different interest rates for different companies who are providing the loans, sir,
Hmm.
like SBI, ICICI, HDFC, etc.
Who
Sir,
is the least interest provider?
HDFC, sir,
Okay. What's the rate of interest?
9.25.
Is it a floating or a fixed rate?
I don't know, sir.
Would have checked it.
Hmm, I'll check, sir.
It's a fixed rate of interest. If I'm not wrong, SBI is the only bank which provides floating. Other
Ah,
than
yes, sir. The SBI is the only one, 9.60, and that's floating, sir.
yeah.
Otherwise, ICICI and HDFC both are 9.25 and 10.75 fixed, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. That's all, sir.
So can I raise some questions? You set up with the new car loans. What is used car loans? Anything regarding used car loans?
Sir, used car in the sense, sir, they'll provide the loan for buying a used car to the customer, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is there any 100% finance given on the car?
100%, yes, sir.
Which company, which banks are giving 100%?
Sir, ICICI and HDFC, sir.
100% on the car value or 100
Ex showroom price, sir. Hello, sir, am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible. What is ex-showroom price? Any idea?
Yes, sir, the price which the original price of the bike, sir, or car,
Yes.
which
Does
showroom
that
price, sir.
include road tax, insurance,
Yes,
accessories, and other things? Yes.
yes, sir.
Okay. So what is refinance?
Refinance, sir, that means mm, taking the loan for already paid car, sir. That will pay again.
Okay, taking a loan on already
Yes, sir. I mean refinancing that car, sir.
you bought a new car, you cleared the loan on the car,
Yes,
again you want some funds, so you refinance on the same car, you again hypothecate the same car, and you will get a loan amount which
yes,
is
sir.
lesser than what is the existing current car loans or anything because he has a
Yes, sir.
track record. Once any person or any vehicle you have taken from any bank, if you have, if you people are having any track record on the same vehicle and you have paid without any check bounces, the rate of interest now it was like 9.25 or 10, then that
Mhm.
comes up to 2.5, 2.25 or up to 8% as the interest rate on that refinance loans actually.
Yes, sir.
You got that?
Yes, sir. I got that.
How about when we are talking about ID proof? See, you will talk about KYC. It is known as, it is like know your customer.
Yes, sir.
KYC regularly they take only three documents, wherein they check it. One is Aadhaar card, one is PAN card. If yours is owners, then an electricity bill. If it is a rented accommodation, they'll ask for a rental deed.
Yes, sir.
Your Aadhaar card would act as ID proof and also a residence proof also. Then PAN card because you're buying a vehicle which is more than a lakh rupee or something. Then
Yes,
you
sir.
need to pay some down payments and everything. Then PAN card. They'll ask your bank statements. So that's regarding the car loan part. Good, Jay Kishan.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Next.
Me, sir, Sadanam.
Yeah, Sadanand.
So my subject was small business banking loans.
Okay.
So first of all, I will come up with what is small business in the sense.
Yeah.
So as per Companies Act 1956, the Companies Act defines that the company which is having capital less than 50 lakhs and between which is varies according to prescribed manner, so and not having the turnover greater than 2 crores. So these type of company will fall under small business companies. So examples of these are like recently the shippings, and in rural areas we can find out some uh, handcraft businesses like in Telangana we can see that various handcrafts, and in Rajasthan also there are some handcraft making dolls. So those kind of business fall under also as small companies. So these companies must qualify some requirements of the loan. I mean loan requirement, and they are I'm explaining, sir. Hello.
Yeah, I'm
So,
hearing.
yes, sir. So age of the business must be which will be must considerable in the duration of the period. So when any banking providing loan to the company, it will have survived some considerable period, sir, which is having much more period like
See, when we're talking about any business, a minimum should have a business should run for a year.
considerable. It should have survived some considerable period, sir.
That's the commencement of the business till
Yes.
date when they're going to.
Yes, yes.
That there should be a minimum of 3 years. Some companies, some banks would ask for 5 years. Some banks would have asked for 1 year. If you're applying a loan from the same bank, if you're having a 1 year current account transactions and everything, then the bank would consider your proposal. Otherwise,
Yes.
if you're going for the other bank loans and everything, there is a must and should rule that you need to have 3 years of your banking with 3 years of IT returns and everything.
Yes, and it should complete it. CIBIL score must have 650 plus, sir. And borrower, that means proprietor, should not have any personal loan. Before he is applying for his loan, company loan, he should have cleared all his loans. And current amount of debt should be considerable, which is less than as prescribed according to the Companies Act. Yes, sir. And documents must be cleared before he applying for the loan, such as business commencement certificate or IT certificates, and last 2 years balance sheet, which is showing profit and loss account of the business. Yes, sir. That's it.
Chalo, I'll give you a brief about what small business loans would be like that. The small business loans, any business which is either proprietorship firm, either it is a partnership firm, either it is a HUF, or it is under the Company Act, any registered partnership, any unregistered partnership, anything which is little old and which are running like 3 years and they have an IT return, they can apply for any small scale business loan. So Government of India has initiated through nationalized banks. Uh, anytime you heard about a loan called Mudra loans? I think you were not aware of all this because if you're into business, then you would have been known about this all this stuff. Government of India has started up uh, uh, thing to help the SMEs, small scale business owners, with unsecured loan without any collateral up to 10 lakh. So,
I know Mudra loan.
who is that? I know Mudra loan.
Chandrika.
Chandrika. Yeah, Chandrika. You know Mudra loan? Please explain me.
Yes. It
Yeah.
is sanctioned by the respective banks, and it is means what I should say. It is a minimum amount to start up any business. They will give to what you say, households. Means I'll explain because I know my mother took Mudra loan. It is up to
Explain me in
50,000.
Telugu. No problem. You can explain me in Telugu also.
Ha.
So I have an example in the session.
ఓకే ఇది ఏంటంటే కొంచెం ఎవరైతే లేడీస్ ఉంటారు కదా హౌస్ హోల్డ్స్ వాళ్ళకేమో చిన్న బిజినెస్ సెటప్ చేయడానికి గవర్నమెంట్ నుంచి కొంచెం అమౌంట్ శాంక్షన్ అవుతుంది. అది ముద్రా లోన్ అనమాట. దానికి ఏంటంటే ఇంట్రెస్ట్ అనేది చాలా తక్కువ ఉంటది కంపేర్ టు ద అదర్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్. ప్లస్ ఇంకొకటి ఏంటంటే దీనికి ప్రతి నెల కొంచెం కొంచెం అమౌంట్ అనేది మనం పే చేయాలి. దీనికి ఇంకా టైం లిమిట్ కూడా చాలా ఉంటది ఈ అమౌంట్ ని మనం మళ్ళీ రీపే చేయడానికి.
గుడ్. సో మీ ఫ్యామిలీలో మీ మదర్కి వచ్చింది కాబట్టి యూ హావ్ ఎన్ ఐడియా. సో ఐల్
Yeah.
టెల్ how Mudra loans operate actually. Mudra loans operate from 50,000 to 10 lakhs. When somebody wants to apply for a 10 lakh, they need to show a turnover with banking and everything. Initially, if somebody wants 50,000 and everything, if they are having a banking with nationalized banks would provide this Mudra loans. Anybody with a small business unit can approach any nationalized banks and apply for a Mudra loan. They can't deny that I can't give, but it's backed by government of India, so it would be given to everyone who is into the business. As point, lesser rate of interest. Next point, this would help for day-to-day earnings. They are day-to-day working capital needs and everything. They give you a CC limit. It is not like a loan actually where you need to pay EMIs, but we need to pay interest on whatever the amount which we have used. It doesn't have any period of a time that you need to repay this amount in this period of time. No, until unless you do the business, until unless you're not winding up the business, you can take the CC limits. This Mudra loan would be existing till that day, but to the maximum of 10 lakhs only. If anything more than this, any banker would ask for a collateral for this sort of a business loan. Okay, rate of interest would be very less. So there are certain banks who would be funding startups also if the project has been satisfied, and if they are been backed up by good financials, if they can convince a banker telling that they can earn good profits and their business would flourish like this, the market surveys and everything, if they put down everything in a project report and take it to a banker, some bankers and private companies can finance into the small business loans actually. So that option is also there. Good, Sadhana. Next.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I'll explain.
Kara, the topic?
Yes, sir. House loan.
House loans. Okay, done.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Kara.
The topic I chose is home loans. Home loans are the sum of money which is borrowed from the bank in order to purchase a house. However, the home loan amount should be repaid within the specific period of time to the banks. The most important factors that should be considered while taking home loans are interest rate, loan amount, loan tenure, monthly EMIs, and credit score. Loan interest are the loan interest for home loans are the fixed interest rate and the floating interest rate. The fixed interest rate are the interest in which the fixed interest rates allow us to repay the loan amount in a fixed monthly installment, whereas the floating interest rate the floating interest rate changes as from time to time. There's also a mixed interest rate, which is a combination of fixed interest rate and floating interest rate.
Yeah.
So next is loan amount. Loan amount is the amount which is borrowed from a bank and which is promised to be repaid to the bank. Okay. Loan tenure. Loan tenure is the period of time which is taken by the borrower to repay the loan amount back to the bank. Monthly EMIs. EMI stands for equated monthly installments, which means certain amount of loan is paid to the bank on monthly installments. Next, credit score. Credit score is very important for the bankers because they check the eligibility criteria of a borrower. They'll check that if the borrower is able to repay the loan or not. So it can be considered as a trusting the customers. Okay. The different types of home loans are house construction loan, house repayment loan, house extension loan, purchase property loan, NRI home loans. This can be taken according to the customer's needs. The documents which are required for home loans are KYC documents, which includes the passport, driving license, Aadhaar card, and address proof, and what else? And then photograph and the latest salary slip, along with the bank account statement of last 6 months. Done, sir.
Yeah, Farah. So what Farah said is right. Home loans majorly follow floating rate of interest. Major of the banks would give a floating rate of interest because the tenure would be very high. Now, if you're taking a home loan, it is like 20, 25 years of tenure they will be giving it because you will be taking in lakhs. Then bankers would fund on the market value. They'll see what's the market value of the property which you're buying on that day. Out of that, they'll be funding somewhere around 70 to 80%. If it is a land, they'll be doing a funding up to 40, it is like 40, 50 to 60% of the funding only. They don't do major funding on land, but they can do a funding or financing on the properties which are constructed up to an extent of 80% also in some cases. But you don't get any thing like banks would be giving you 90%, 95% of the funding. That can only happen with car loans or two-wheelers where you can get 100% funding on the ex-showroom price. Here it is not like that. It is on the market value. They'll be giving you 80% max. Below it would be like 70-75% is the mandate amount they will be giving. If it is a land, it is like 50 to 60% only. So rate of interest, floating rate of interest, it varies from here and there. Then everybody were talking about CIBIL. CIBIL is common for every loan, anything. You take a loan, you take a credit card, you want to go for anything, a CIBIL score is mandate. CIBIL score is a score which comes out of your repayments of your loans or payments of your credit cards. If you delay your payments in the credit card, your CIBIL score falls. If you bounce any check of your EMI, you didn't pay any EMI, or you defaulted in the payment of any loan, your CIBIL score reduces off. If your CIBIL score is not good, if it is not more than 600 or 650, you will not be eligible for a loan. So we need to mandatorily maintain CIBIL score. You take any card, you take anything, it should be worthy enough to repay it. If you're not worthy enough to repay it, your CIBIL score goes for a toss. If that goes for a toss, you will not get any loan from any of the banks. Until unless it's a secured loan, then only you'll get a loan. But if it's not unsecured loan, you'll not get any loans. Okay. Thank you, Farah. Next. Next. Only 3 people have said. Yesterday there were so many people whom we asked to come up with.
Hello.
Yeah, Farah, tell me. Farah, tell me. Unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me, Farah.
Sir, what is NREGA card?
NR?
EGA card.
NREGA card. I didn't get it. Where do you got that NREGA card?
Documents required for home loans.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
NRE or what?
NREGA card.
Card.
Yes,
CARD?
Hello.
NRGA card.
NRE.
Or N?
EE.
No, it is M or N?
N.
N for Nagaland.
NEST. NREGA. Hello. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you're audible.
It is N, sir.
Okay.
R
Uh,
E
uh,
G
uh,
A.
uh.
Card.
Is it written in what, KYC, or it is written in which one?
It is different from KYC, sir. Yeah. It is in KYC.
It's in KYC only, no?
Yes.
Uh, See, KYC is know your customer. It might be Aadhaar card, passport, anything to know the customer. So I didn't heard about any card, but I'll check it and I'll get back to you tomorrow session, okay?
Okay, sir.
Because anything which is issued by the government would be your ID proof and your residence proof. So your Aadhaar card can be your residence proof and an ID proof, PAN card and ID proof. Your driving license is an ID proof. Okay. If you have a ration card, then it's passport can act as residence proof and a ID proof. Electricity bill is your address proof. So these are there, but I'll get back to you. NEGRA card, no?
NREG. Yes, sir.
NREGA.
Yes, sir.
I'll get back to that. Okay.
Okay.
And we'll look at it. Done. Next presentation. We have 3 people. Yesterday there were a few people who said that they have taken some credit cards. Somebody has said about different loans. So anybody now? People yesterday who have come and who said that they'll be.
Some of them are not present, sir, who took up initiatives.
Achha. So everyone a fresher today? Are everyone a fresher today? Like the first session? How many people are first session today?
So myself, Monica, I am fresher.
First. Chandrika,
Yes.
yours is the first session?
Yes. This is my first lesson.
Sairaj? Renuka? Monica? Ismail?
Yes, sir.
Is it a first session?
Yes, sir.
Today you have come for the first time into the session?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Who is 1 plus 60? Sanjana, first session?
No, sir.
Have you taken the topic yesterday? You were not there yesterday?
I was present, sir, but I didn't receive any topic.
I have told you to choose one topic yesterday, no?
But I didn't heard, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay. Sahil,
Yeah, sir.
first session?
Actually, it's my second, sir.
Achha, so you were present on Saturday, you were not present on Monday?
Yeah.
So today is your first session. Who is this 1 plus 60?
Sir, this is Nikhil, sir.
Nikhil, change your name.
Okay, sir.
Go rename that as Nikhil, okay?
Okay, sir.
Done. This is your first session?
Yes, sir.
Done, Nikhil. So today we have a lot of people who are on the first session actually.
Yes.
So not to worry. We'll do a small recap. Recap of what has happened yesterday. Yesterday we were dealing with RBI, what RBI does, what is retail banking. So can anybody say what are the functions of RBI?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Sadanand.
Minting currencies, and it's a banker to government.
Yeah.
And it advises the government to monitor the policies and bank matters,
Yes.
and control the credit system.
Yeah.
Mm, uh, Custodian of forex exchanges and foreign exchanges.
Yes.
It helps in development of financial systems,
Yes.
and that clearance of check.
Then
Intermediary between government and banks, sir, and to be specific, economy and people.
okay. What are NBFCs? Anybody?
Sir, non-banking financial corporation, sir.
Yesterday I have asked you people to come with the names of the six entities. No, what are they? Any names you people have found out? I have gave a small task to identify. Yeah, Saundarya.
NDFC full form National Development Financial Corporation.
Which one?
NDFC full form.
NDFC. Okay. I've asked you to tell me few other names, no? Which I have shared you yesterday. Which banks gives micro, which of the NBFC which gives micro funding, core investment companies, invest.
Sir, I'm first class.
Acha, you're first class. Okay, okay, done. Good. Good. Sadanand, you have come up with that names?
No, sir. Actually, I didn't have the time yesterday, so I
Didn't.
just focused.
Done. Jay Kishan. Kishan.
No, sir, I forgot that one, sir. I only did the presentation.
Done. Today, don't forget. Come up with the names tomorrow. Okay.
Yes, sir, sure, sir.
Now we'll get into the session. Now we'll be getting into the second part of our retail banking. Yesterday we were talking about our retail banking, yes?
Yes, sir.
Today we'll be getting into the
Yes.
second part of our retail.
Yes, sir.
So objectives of the session, we'll be talking about retail bank liability products actually. What are liability products and what are asset products for a bank? What are assets and what are liabilities for
This
a
is
bank?
retail banking.
Sorry?
Sir, this
Ah, tell me. Kishan, tell me.
Sir, we will tell. Sir, we will tell liabilities and assets.
Sorry, Nikhil.
Sir, this is for liabilities. We can.
Nikhil, your voice is breaking, Nikhil.
Yes. Sir, no, sir. This is question is having no sir banking liabilities product now. Sir, sir, this is question liabilities no, sir. This is we can tell for only liabilities and assets no, sir.
What are liabilities of a bank?
Yeah, sir.
What are assets of a bank and what are liabilities of a bank? Yesterday, we discussed about loans, which banks would give it to the customer. Yes, they take the deposits from individuals or the corporates, and they deposit back. They lend it back into the public as loans. So, what you call that as? Can you generally? You're all commerce students. Somebody generically say what is asset and what is liability.
Asset is what is possessed by the person or a company, which means which act as an income. Liability is a means which is provided, which is given to others. We are responsible or accountable for their profit.
Nothing. In a simple terminology, asset is your.
Sir, asset is held in a business for its gain, sir.
It is held to for the gain. Okay. What is liability?
Liability is what we pay. We are liable to pay.
There is simple funda. Asset is what we get. Liability is what we pay. Okay. Simply we say it as asset is what you get it. Liability is what you give it. Liability for a bank is that if the bank takes money as a deposit, that's a liability on the bank that it should repay it back. If banks gives loans into the market, that is called an asset for a bank because bank takes back that loans any point of a time. They'll get interest. They gave you money. That's their asset. They'll take it back. That's the asset part. So yesterday we were discussing about a lot of loans like car loans. Bank would give a car loan. Bank would give a home loan. Bank would give credit card. Bank would give all these things. They would give you in turn. They'll take it. That's a bank's asset. What you get it. What you pay is a liability. Whatever the bank takes from the public is a liability on part of bank. Bank accept deposits, it's a liability on the bank to repay it back to you. Bank takes anything from you, it's a repayment. Today we will be discussing about the products which are liability for a bank. Recall what is a retail banking? Retail banking is a banking which caters to the multiple requirements of an individual. So liability products. What are the liability products? Savings account, because you deposit some money into the savings account. So you need to honor checks or you need to honor whatever the demand deposit which you made. Current accounts, then deposits. These are the liability products of any bank. See, because you deposited with a bank, tomorrow bank can't raise the hand and say that I'm unable to pay the deposit. It should at any cost it should pay its liability back. Now we got the point.
Yes, sir.
The clear-cut information is this, not much more thing on a definition basis. Simple funda. What banks takes from a public should repay it. That's a liability for a bank. What banks lends out in the form of loans would be taken. That's an asset for a bank. Okay. Today we're going to deal with savings account, deposits, and current account. Okay. Chalo, then let's get into the liability part. Savings account. What is savings account?
So in bank we have two types of account, that is current account and savings account.
Yeah.
In savings account we deposit money which is used for day-to-day transactions. Sir.
Which one? Current account or savings account?
Current account is used for day-to-day transaction, and savings account also we can withdraw the money. But the thing is, in current account the bank does not pay any interest. In savings account it pays interest.
Yes. Savings account is a deposit account. Savings account normally doesn't see lot of transactions.
Can I say?
Yes, good. Chandrika, speak.
Ha. Saving account refers to the deposits, and current account refers to the business account to daily for daily transactions. It is only given to a business people to ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ చేయడానికి, అండ్ దాని మీద లోన్ అది ఇంట్రెస్ట్ అనేది పడదు వాళ్ళకి. ప్లస్ ఇంకోటి ఏంటంటే వాళ్ళు సిసి బిజినెస్ మెంబర్స్ కి సిసి అకౌంట్ అనేది ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తారు. ప్లస్ అది కొంచెం అమౌంట్ తోని ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తారు వాళ్ళ బిజినెస్ రన్ కావడానికి. ఇఫ్ దే వాంట్ టు క్లోజ్ ద సిసి దే నీడ్ టు, అది బిజినెస్ కి హెల్ప్ఫుల్ ఉంటుంది.
Okay. That Chandrika has come up with something called CC account, but yes, Sanjana, tell me.
Sir, I need to tell you something, sir. Participants of Renuka and Soundara can't hear you, it seems, sir.
Renuka can't hear me.
And Soundarya also. You are not audible to them.
Am I audible to everyone?
They both text me that they can't hear your voice.
Yes, sir, we can hear you, sir.
Does their phone or they are operating from any system? Then ask them to increase little volume. But is there any that problem?
They're operating with their phone only, sir.
Okay, so now ask them whether I am audible to them, Renuka and Monica.
Soundarya,
Sir,
Soundarya, sorry.
I guess they haven't joined the audio, sir. Yesterday same happened with me at the first day, sir.
Acha, they didn't join with the audio?
I guess, sir, yes.
I don't know, sir.
So ask them to join with the audio.
Yeah, sure, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. So now there is a lot of when I'm getting into current account, I'm going to talk about CC account, OD account and everything. But let me discuss about savings account. So now you people have an idea about what is current account, what is savings account. In simple terminology, savings account is an account where you deposit your surplus amount. Any individual who is having some surplus amount in his hand needs to keep it in a savings account. That's the safest part. Then banks would give a nominal interest. That interest ranges from 3% to 4% per annum on whatever the amount it has been there into the account. It provides the facility of withdrawing money as and when the need arises. You can go across the counter to withdraw your money, or you can go to any ATM and you can withdraw the money. Can anybody give me an abbreviated form of ATM?
Automatic teller machine.
Good, if people have an idea. Automated teller machine. Somebody would say anytime money. Anybody who's in this participant who say that it is anytime money? It is automated teller machine. It tells you how much amount you have, how much amount you can draw. It is not anytime money. Please correct yourself if you are in that perception. Okay.
We used to tell that when we were in childhood, sir, not now.
You have grown up, teller done. But still, whole thing doesn't go. No, all of a sudden somebody asks you ATM, you can say that it is anytime machine. See, it is anytime money, sir. So it is automated teller machine. Okay. So that's the features of a saving account. Saving accounts has little features depending on the bank to bank. By its minimum balance maintenance in the account, they'll have a checkbook, or they might have a debit card, or they might have both, or they might not have both. They should go to a counter and they do take a withdrawal form and withdraw it. On savings account gives you an opportunity to do more with your money. What are that more? The different savings account products are savings account, savings bank account, Super Mahila savings account, junior savings bank account, basic savings bank deposit account. There are different products Mahila savings account is for the woman. Only women can open this. Normal savings account, any gender can open it. Junior savings account for the kids. Don't say if it is kids are 1 or 2 years, people can't deposit. No, it is for people who are like 10, 12 years, the pocket money people would give. So pre-teens, they have that amount to be there. Basics, savings bank deposit account, which you deposit, you take only once in a while. That sort of an account. Okay. Anybody has Super Mahila savings account? This bank's a little difference. Actually, for junior savings bank, you need a guardian because you are not 18 there. So anybody who wants to open a junior savings account, it would be on the junior's name, but it is operated by the guardian. Okay. Guardian should be there because he is below 18. You have an idea, no? Below 18, you are a minor. For a minor, there should be a guardian. Got the point?
Got it. Yes, sir.
Sir?
Yes, sir.
I hope you are all majors, yes?
Sir?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I hope you are all majors. Somebody has some doubts on that also.
Someone is saying, sir.
Priyanka, tell me.
The Super Mahila savings account available in every bank, sir?
Mostly in the nationalized banks.
Oh, what is the benefit, sir?
It is for the women. They'll have little privilege onto that. They can get it at lower deposits. Sometimes you will be getting a zero balance account for that also. You can open it with 500, depending on the bank to bank. 500, you can open it. You can open it with 1,000 rupees. You'll get a checkbook and ATM for that also. So there would be little privileges onto that.
Okay, sir.
These accounts would attract some PM funds or anything which PM wants to give it to only ladies for their well-being, or they want to get into entrepreneurships. Somebody like Chandrika has said that they got a loan as a mudra loan to the, her mother took that loan actually. This sort of a Mahila accounts would help in getting that loans also. So the point is clear?
Yes, sir.
Current account. Lot of fuss was going around current account. Current account usually for the people who have lot of transactions. Any individual who is working, they doesn't have current account. It is only for the corporate, trading, or anybody who is in the business, they need a current account because that people have lot of transactions every day. So they want to keep it in the bank and withdraw at any point of a time. For that things, current account is used. It is an account with a bank from which money may be withdrawn without notice. It is typically an active account catering for frequent deposits and withdrawal by the check. Don't say that money may be withdrawn without notice. It is not without notice in the sense there would be lot of transactions. It is not something without notice, is not something that it is like a fraudulent one. There is some hacking happening and removing it. No, it is not like that. There would be a lot of transactions in that account. If you see a current account for anybody in a month, it is like 150 transactions would be there in that month actually. If you see any savings bank account, you don't see like 3 to 4 transactions in a month also. Okay. Interest is not paid on the current accounts because there is no stipulated balance in the current account any point of a time. Today there might be a 5,000, by tomorrow it becomes 10,000. Again, day after tomorrow it can become 1,000 also. So the payments and payments would be going on, income would be coming on. So there is no particular amount in the account actually. The amount would be fluctuating. Now I don't want you people to have an activity. So let's get into the other things. Okay. We will get into the deposits now. When I'm talking about current accounts, people are talking about CC accounts, people are talking about OD accounts and everything. See, CC account is called cash credit. The cash credit is something a banker would give it to a person who is having a current account and who is maintaining since like 2 or 3 years. It is to meet the day-to-day transaction. Banker would give the CC limits. That this much limit. Mudra loan comes like a CC limit. That whatever the amount you use it, you will be paid interest on the used amount. Suppose you got 1 lakh into that CC account. You used only 50,000. bankers would charge only interest on that 50,000. They won't charge for entire 1 lakh, 1 point. If it is, then you can do a transactions in OD account. So OD account is like you put down, you take it, you keep money, you do a rotation or do a turnover into that account, your interest rate would come down. Suppose you have taken 50, again you deposited 30. All the transaction on the end of the day, if they see that there is only 10,000 as an outstanding, so they charge interest on that 10,000, not on the entire amount. If it is a OD account, OD has a problem that they will be doing, if you remove 100 rupees also, or if you remove 1 lakh rupees also, the interest would be there for the whole amount. That is OD account. Got the difference? Got the difference? OD, CC, current account?
Yes, sir.
So first you will have this current account. After that only you will be getting CC or OD account. Starting only they can't give you CC account or a OD account. Loans as, see, I've told you liabilities are savings accounts, current deposits, current accounts and deposits. Loans are considered as a asset products for a bank. Okay. Now we'll be getting into different sort of deposits, different of, we'll be talking about savings, current accounts and everything. Okay. Let me share you that slide. Savings accounts. So now let us understand savings accounts properly. Okay. What is a savings account? What do you think is a savings account? We all discussed what is savings account. What is the purpose of having a savings account? So we all know what is the purpose and why we require the savings account. So purpose of a savings account. Savings account is an account provided by bank for individuals to save money, earn interest on the cash held in the account. Okay. See, if you have money with you, if you're having a pocket and you are having a wallet into that, you have a money which is falling idle, what you'll do?
Spend, sir.
Deposit into a bank.
No, now you say you deposit into an account, but when you have money in your pocket, if you're unable to deposit, what you'll do?
Will spend
They
or
just use it.
You just use it.
We
That is
will
not
lend them.
yeah, no, who's another? Who said that? Sadanand, you lend
Yes,
it.
sir. Yeah.
You want to become an indigenous banker, okay?
Yeah.
At what rate of interest you are lending it?
Yeah, at least it will give some income.
Achha, so you charge interest?
Yeah, but less, I believe.
1%, 2% or 5%?
No, 3% as per bank.
As per bank, 3% is per annum. What you're charging is per month.
I will charge per month.
That is 36%. That is very high.
Yeah.
Achha. See, we have a banker with us also in the session actually. He's charging 3%. Good. But that is not a secured loan actually. If that guy runs away also, you can't catch him. But hope your money comes back. See, if you have money in our pockets, every time we usually do excess expenditure, we do unnecessary purchases and everything. To avoid that, what we'll do, we'll keep it in the bank. If you keep it in the bank, what it happens, it gives you an interest on your money which you don't want to spend. Like you have 10,000, you are wasting it keeping in your pocket. If it is better, you keep it into the bank. Bank would give you 3% per annum on this 10,000 per annum actually. So you'll be getting somewhere around like 10,000. If it is there for entire year into 3% is 300, 300 divided by 12. You'll be getting that amount as your interest on that, whatever that amount. And you can use the funds every time, anytime. You go to any shop, give your debit card. You can swipe directly there. Then you can do a shopping, online shopping and everything. Then you need not to carry so many notes, so many bunch. Yes, if you're going for a shopping right now, people are not carrying much cash. They are carrying plastic money. Yes, you go to any shopping mall, you take your plastic card out and say that you can swipe out of it. You might have a 2 lakh or a 3 lakh balance, or you do a 3 lakh or 4 lakh of shopping. You go to a jewelry store, you buy a good jewelry set, a diamond set, you spend close to 3 to 4 lakhs. You can't carry 3 to 4 lakhs in your pocket. You need a big bag. But when you have a debit card or a credit card which is of like 4 or 5 lakhs, you go swipe it up, you get a cashback out of it, and you use it. So the mostly everybody would keep their amount into the bank rather than carrying it anywhere. You don't know, sometimes you see so many, how many people are lucky in this batch that they found notes on the road?
Very less, sir.
Yes, sir.
जय किशन कभी मिला नहीं?
मिला है सर, पर 5-10 रुपए 20 रुपए बस।
कभी मिल गया था। तुम जो रास्ते पे गए थे कोई करोड़पति नहीं गया होगा, बट
सर वही है सर।
no problem था. But people, when you carry, when tend to carry notes, no, we tend to lose them, or somebody might steal it from you. तुम्हारे पर्स से कोई पॉकेट मार दे सकते होंगे, so they might steal you. So it is better to carry a plastic card. You need to carry somewhere around 500,000 rupees in your pocket. Not every time you carry 20-30,000 in your pocket. You don't need it. Everywhere you go, you swipe your card, or you do online shopping, or you do a phone pay or a Google Pay, which are latest ones.
Even plastic cards also being stolen and used, sir. That's what I'm currently working on.
So you're working on the plastic cards are used only if you give the OTP actually. If you have a OTP only, then it is used. Otherwise, without OTP, you can't do it. Until there is no PIN, you can't do any shopping. That's why bankers have said, no, you do a credit card payment also, and OTP would come into your account or to your registered mobile number, then only you can do it.
Yes, in India, we only have that option, sir. Rest of the countries don't have this OTP option.
Rest of the countries are not that, but rest of the countries, the thief can be caught easily.
Yes, yes.
In our 100 crores population, to catch a thief, it takes some time, but in their population and in their systematic thing, easily they can caught. Okay, so not to worry on that. So OTPs would be coming. Phone Pay and Google Pay, they are using it. That would be easy for you people to deposit into the bank, take it anywhere, everywhere, you use it, and you take it. After this corona, nobody is touching cash. So everything is a digital payment. Do a phone pay, do a Google Pay, do a swipe. Corona can be found on the notes and everything. So people are not taking notes properly. So everything is through the plastic money. They can spray a disinfecting onto that and swipe it and take it back. But you spray disinfecting on the notes, sometimes if there is any heat close to that notes, they get burned away. So now the plastic money is there, and phone pays and Google Pay, the technology has been used. Learning objectives today in this session. By the end of this session, you'll be able to understand the features, advantage, benefits of general savings account. Who can open a savings account? Savings account can be opened by individuals, either singly or jointly. You can open an account with jointly. There would be two people in that account, two people operating the same account. It's called joint account. It might be like they should be having a specific relation only, then only there would be a joint account. It is like wife and husband, a father and a son, mother and a son, mother and a daughter, father and a daughter. So there should be a relation properly mentioned in that. You can't open, sir, we both are friends, we want to open a savings account. No, there should be a relation to open an account actually. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Clubs and societies can open a savings account on individual names. Then charitable trust and administrators. Trust and administrators can open on the names. They doesn't need to have a current account because they are a trust, they have the incomes and everything that will be coming down into that accounts. Features, advantage, benefits of savings account. What are the features? What are the advantages? What are the benefits of a savings account? So features, advantage, benefit. What it is feature? what it does, what is the value to me is the features actually. So we are going to talk about this here. Savings accounts. If you open a savings account, what is the advantage? The advantage is that you will earn a monetary return in the form of 4% interest on whatever the amount there in your account per annum. Okay. What is the benefit? Gives an opportunity to set aside a portion of small savings. It provides an hassle-free access to one's money. Yes. If you have a small portion left separately, see deposits, you can't see anytime you can't go and say that I want to do 1,000 rupees fixed deposit. Is that possible?
No, sir.
You can do a RR, you can do a recurring deposit, but you can't do a fixed deposit. Every month you can't go say that sir 500 is my balance today, I want to do a 500 fixed deposit. No, you can't do that. But in savings account, if you have 500 rupees, if you have 100 rupees also, then you can take a deposit into the bank account and you can save it. It's a hassle free. And you can access that all the amount at the end of the day or end of the month. You can withdraw that and then you can use it. Savings account AMB. What do you call AMB? You're all from Hyderabad, yes?
Sir, not the
Yes,
theater,
sir.
but
Huh?
not that theater, but we don't know the full form of this saving bank account.
Actually, you all know the theater, Asian Mahesh Babu theater.
Yeah, that
Yes.
hit the mind first, sir.
I understand.
Yeah,
People only
that's what it.
Mahesh Babu, so that will hit your mind. You go there, you sit in that lounges, that 7-screen theater. Yes?
Yes, sir.
In Sharat City Capital Mall, and you say that, sir, I know that AMB, but I don't know about this AMB. AMB is nothing but average monthly balance. It's minimum average balance, average monthly balance. Without checkbook facility, your account should have a 500 rupees every day. With a checkbook, your account should have a balance of 1,000 rupees every day. That's the average. You know the average, no? Few people are leaving the session. They're having any problem with that. So anything, or just come down. If you have any problems, if you're unable to understand, or if your internet is not there, you let us know. Okay. So any bank like this amounts like 500 and 1,000 rupees are for nationalized banks. Don't think that you go to Axis Bank or you go to any bigger private sector banks and you ask that give me a 500 balance savings account. So they don't give you. They don't even entertain you there actually, because the minimum savings account starts with 5,000. Only bank which is giving you zero balance account is Kotak 911 account. That's it. How many people have that Kotak 8111 account?
Yes, sir. I'm having one.
You are anyways the banker actually, so you should have.
Mhm.
So nobody has 811 account from Kotak. It's a zero balance account. You people can open it. You can do your transactions with that Kotak. You don't need to pay anything. You just need to deposit whatever your savings are there. There is no opening fees. There is no average balance onto that. It's a zero balance. So go ahead and open into that account. Okay. So this is average one. What are other FABs? Other FABs of a savings account. FABs is nothing but what? Features, advantages, and benefits. Don't think in other ways. Okay. Features. Any branch banking use multiple channels of direct banking to keep track of their funds and transactions. Benefit is access the account anywhere, anytime. They'll be issuing you a RuPay card, can be used at ATMs POS. Yes, Priyanka.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Go ahead.
Like I'm having a bank account in HDFC.
Good.
The minimum balance to be maintained is rupees 5,000.
Correct.
So I'm not at all using that account since many months.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I opened that account for Demat.
Okay.
I'm not at all using that, and the charges levied is 300 rupees. It seems, sir. So if I add any balance in that account now, will it get deducted?
Your 5,000 is still there in the account?
Nothing. It is zero. Totally zero. I didn't add any balance to that account now.
Then if you add some amount into that my money would be deducted.
Since many months I didn't add amount, sir. It is zero only. For that months, will it get deducted?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
See, that's what this is average monthly balance comes. Average monthly balance is nothing but they have come with a figure that average monthly balance should be this much, 500 rupees. So can you
Okay.
calculate how much average monthly balance would be equivalent? It is that if your month has 30 days, every day divided by 30 days actually. Add up every day, averaging, no? Add up
Yes, sir.
divided by
Add up and divide by 12.
number of days, 30 days. So when you take up this entire thing and you add up by you divide it by 30, you should get 500 rupees there. That means in this entire 30 months, if you want to maintain a 500 balance, it should have 15,000 in the account.
Okay.
That divided by 30 is 500. If
Okay,
you
sir.
are maintaining 5,000, it should be 1.5 lakhs divided by 30.
Oh,
Then it is your 5,000 minimum balance account.
okay.
If there is any difference in that amount, then you don't get anything for that. You will be charged.
Okay, sir.
What you can do is that in a month you take 1.5 lakhs from your father or mother, put there for one day, remove that entire 1.5 lakhs, there won't be any charges.
Okay.
So 30 days, you need to show 5,000, 5,000. One day you show 1.5 lakhs.
Huh.
1.5 lakhs divided by 30 or 5,000, 30 days, it is your 5,000, yes?
5,000, yeah.
So one day you can show 1.5 lakhs and remove it, your 5,000 average balance is done.
Okay.
Because you are adding up days, one day is 0, other day is 1.5 lakhs, other day is 0, 0. End of the day it is 1.5 lakhs divided by 30, it is 5,000. So your average monthly balance is done, so no charges.
Okay, sir.
So you can keep 50,000 for 3 days, it is 1.5 lakhs.
Yeah.
You can keep 10,000 for 15 days, it is 1.5 lakhs.
It's 1.5 lakh, yeah.
That's the calculation of a bankers every time.
Okay, sir.
Minimum balance is every day 5,000.
Yeah.
So you should not remove 1 paisa or 1 rupee less than that.
Okay, sir.
Got the point?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Savings bank account usually gets RuPay card, but now we are giving you Visa card and you are getting lot many people are getting RuPays and Visas. Somebody are getting Mastercards also, so which you can use for all the utility payments, e-shopping and everything. And protection fraudulent use of a card. Every card has a PIN. Okay. But nowadays there is a new feature which has come in the cards. How many people have recently got debit cards or credit cards?
Debit card, sir.
When did you got it?
In December.
This December?
Last year December. No, last year.
Last December.
Yes.
Does your card has anything like you see a Wi-Fi signal sort of a thing?
Yes, sir.
Is there?
Yes.
That's the cards. That cards are eligible for a direct payment. You don't need any PIN for that. You go put it onto the machine through a Wi-Fi based thing. Below 2,000, that amount would be automatically deducted from your account. There don't need to be any PIN for that. You know that?
No, sir. I just came to know that.
Yeah, that cards have that facility. You go to that POS machines. You go to any shopping mall. If they have that POS machine, if your bill is below 2,000, you just put on that card on the POS machine. It gets swiped. You don't need to put on any pin onto that. Okay, that's the latest feature, but little riskier. Use it. Don't throw that card anywhere. If people are aware of that, they'll put on everywhere, and your things would be displayed. Okay. Then utility payment bills. You can make electricity payments. You can do RTGS. You can do NEFT. Anybody can explain? Can anybody tell me the full form of RTGS?
Real-time gross settlement and National Electronic Fund Transfer.
What is IMPS?
IMPS. I don't know, sir.
It is immediate payment.
Immediate payment system.
Services or system.
IMPS is immediate payment system, sir.
Yeah. It happens in a fraction of a second. NEFT happens, but it's little time. But see, the difference is that RTGS is done for any amount which is more than 2 lakhs. And NEFT is done below 2 lakhs. And in a half an hour gap, it would happen. Other FABs, immediate payment services, IMPS. instant bank, interbanking, electronic fund transfer service through mobile phones, instant money transfer 24/7, free of, there would be little less cost, free of cost for something, but right now there are some charges levied on certain transactions. Mobile banking, you will be getting SMS alerts, the withdrawal, the deposits, any transaction through the card, you will be getting SMS alerts. Easy to track and manage money. Multi-city checkbook. What do you mean by multi-city checkbook?
Sir, we can use them in other cities too, sir.
Yes. Multi-city checkbooks are the checkbooks where you can use it in any of the cities where your bank has a branch. Suppose you are having you have taken your account in HDFC Hyderabad. You are going to HDFC, think Karimnagar, or you are going to HDFC somewhere in your hometown or somewhere. You can go take your checkbook, go there, you can draw it. They are called ETPAR checks. So you go to any of your counter in any of the branch, you give that ETPAR check, you can withdraw the money. Okay. Nomination facility. What is nomination? Why do you require nomination?
Nomination is required when the person is dead. The amount will go to the nominee.
Yeah, nomination is required for anything. Nomination is should be there in any unforeseen incidents happens. The nominee would get the amount whatever there is there in the account actually. Can a minor become a nominee?
Don't know, sir. Maybe yes. After a certain age, he can avail that amount.
No, there is nothing that a minor can be a nominee, but they should write a guardian for that till he attains 18. You can keep a minor as a nominee, and you also need to mention a guardian who will be taking care of that nominee till 18 years. After that, that nominee can withdraw anything. If the nominee wants to withdraw the amount, if there are any unforeseen cases happen when the nominee is still a minor, nominee with the guardian can go to a bank and approach the bank and he can withdraw the amount what is there in the account. So that's how it is. KYC. What is KYC?
Know your customer.
Know your customer. There was a lot of stress for know your customers. It was like prior to 2004 or 2005, there was not much of KYC documents required actually. You know the customer, you have a reference from other banker. If you don't have some KYC also, banks used to open the account. But because of that, all the issues, because of not proper KYC norms and everything, there were a lot of fake accounts which have come into the picture. Yes? So this fake accounts has created a lot of problems. There were a lot of money laundering issues were happened. There were a lot of issues, like a lot of money has been transferred to social evil elements like terrorists and everything. There were so many accounts. There were a lot of money transferred to the unknown accounts where they were used to do so many other activities in the society actually. To curb this all the things, because nobody can carry that huge money that can be happen through the bank. If bank doesn't know who the customer is, they can't transfer the amount. So what they have done, they have made a stringent policy for KYC. If you don't have a KYC, you don't get an account. Until unless you have a proper KYC, if you show the proper KYC, then you will get the account. Now everybody holds an Aadhaar card. That Aadhaar card is the topmost priority for any KYC. KYC is the first thing. You need to show your ID proof, your address proof. Then comes is your PAN card.
Sorry to interrupt, sir.
Yep.
But what would be the bank was doing before that KYC?
See, they used to take references. If you have an ID proof, it's okay. Address proof, I have a reference guy, I know him. So this is a reference from so and so other account holder is giving you reference. So it's okay to open an account actually. That used to happen at that point of a time. They don't need much documents actually. But now it has made a mandate that so and so stipulated documents there only we will be opening your account. If you don't have that accounts, no. Now they made a document. See, now if somebody, see, I'll tell you. Previously, they used to open an account with any of the company giving on their letterhead stating that this guy is working with us. Any letterhead. This guy stays here, this guy is so and so name. Please letterhead, get me that letterhead, we'll take it. Now that letterhead concept has gone. If it is a government authorized body, they are giving ID proof or any letter signed by somebody, then only that is accepted as an ID proof. Now it is mandated that you need to have an Aadhaar card. If you have Aadhaar card, please get it. If you have an electricity bill on your name, please get it. So this KYC norms were strictly followed. Identity proof, ration card, driving license, voter ID card, passport, PAN card. Aadhaar card is not included into this, but Aadhaar card has been included into this. Okay. Why do we need PAN card in every banking thing? Bankers doesn't accept account without a PAN card. Otherwise, they'll take an undertaking that you have applied a PAN card, the PAN card gonna come, then you're gonna submit a PAN card actually. Everybody should have a PAN card. Why PAN card?
It's the permanent account number. No?
So
Yeah,
the account should not be marked or account identities.
Document should
It
not be
shows
marked.
the income of the person, sir.
Sorry?
Income.
Okay, income?
It shows the income of the person.
It shows the income of the person. No.
So
See, PAN card doesn't show any income of the person, but PAN card is the reflection for the income tax department. Whatever the transactions you are doing through this card, that number would be reflected. Any banks should intimate to the department if there is any transactions which are happening on that PAN card at a higher levels actually. If somebody is doing a deposit of 10 lakhs by the check, or if somebody is withdrawing a 10 lakhs or 15 lakhs, they'll get a red tag on the transaction actually. Why so and so huge amount has been transferred? Why? Is there any obligation, or is there any necessity, or how the funds have come into that account, or why the funds are going out? They need to give an explanation in writing. Because until unless you don't give any explanation to that high funds, there would be a suspicion raised on that account actually. Because you need to pay the tax. If you paid the tax and you got the amount, that would be a proof there in the income tax. Income tax identities happen with PAN card. Your PAN card is a number where your number would be displayed in the income tax department. By clicking on your PAN card number, your entire history, how much money you got, how much tax you paid, what is this, what is not, would be mentioned there. So suddenly you got, see, you're doing 1,000 rupees business, suddenly you got 10 lakhs in your account. How did you got the 10 lakhs? Who gave you 10 lakhs? So you need to have a proper document for that. So bankers would raise the suspicion, same way the income tax people would also raise the suspicion. If you have sold a property, you need to show that I have sold this property on so and so date. This is my consideration when I've sold my property, I got it. Sale on property amount is this much. Otherwise, you have done some business, you're doing some business, you sold off your business to someone else, you got some goodwill and you got some consideration out of that, and you need to mention that. That is all shown on the property thing, on the income thing, that's income tax. Aadhaar proof, document. Address proof is that ration card, driving license, voter card, passport, electricity bill, telephone bill, gas connection bill. A passport size photograph of 2. Okay, they'll take your photograph should match you, not someone else. Okay, you take a photograph to someone, you take a Hrithik Roshan photograph and say that is mine, they don't accept it. Okay, if you take some Ilyana and put on that photograph, they don't accept it. Your photograph should match with your ID proof. That is mandate. Now you can see here the photograph is different and the photograph in the PAN card is different, so it is not accepted. Okay. Now we can't do an activity on this because we are not in the classroom, it's online. Key learnings for this savings deposit account. What you learned out of the savings account? Anybody tell me what you learned of the savings account? Yeah, Farah, tell me.
This account is used to save the money and earn interest.
Good.
Who can save means individual persons or a joint account,
Yeah.
and clubs and NGOs.
Okay.
Documents which are required that are identity proof, photograph, ration card, license, voter card.
Mm.
Uh, that's it.
That's it. Okay. So can anybody explain few benefits of savings account?
We can earn interest.
Yes, you can earn interest.
And
Set aside a portion of small savings.
You can do a small
Yes,
savings.
and have nationwide transfer services,
Yes.
and we are having interest, which is a plus point.
Okay. You get an ATM card with that?
Yes.
ATM card or a debit card, yes. What's the difference between ATM card and a debit card? Are they both same?
Yes, sir. It's same.
Yes, sir.
Then why did they name the ATM card and why did they name the debit card? Anybody can explain me why there is a difference between ATM and a debit card?
Maybe ATM card is used to only withdraw the money from ATM, whereas debit card used for an transaction online. Other
Exactly. Exactly, Sahil. Previously, banks would have been given like they have giving ATM cards actually. That cards were not supposed to be used for any shopping purpose or nothing. You just go to an ATM, put your card inside that, you withdraw and you come off. That ATM cards are only worth still ATM, not more than that. That ATMs were not used for making any electronic payments or do any shopping or anything actually. But when the debit cards have come into the picture, they have taken the feature of an ATM card and they gave the features of a credit card into that. Credit card is used for all the things, but the bankers would give you a credit limit. Here, a debit card, whatever the amount there is in your savings account, that much amount only you can use for your purchases or anything. And savings bank account or current account, there is a cap for a day-to-day transaction through ATM actually. You have any idea how much amount you can withdraw?
10,000.
Only 10,000? Same branch, same bank, you can do up to 40,000 in some ATMs, some banks. For some banks, it is only 25. For some banks, it is 30,000. Okay. But for every bank, if any transaction which you're withdrawing more than 10,000, there is an OTP thing which comes to your bank, which comes to your mobile. So you need to enter the OTP, then only your amount would be disbursed out of the ATM. That's a new rule. There are certain accounts which are privilege accounts where you can withdraw a lakh rupee from the account also. But every time when you are withdrawing that amount, you should press a OTP which has come into your mobile. And you can't withdraw the entire amount at a time actually. Each and every transaction, they have a limit. You can do a 15,000 withdrawal and you can do, see, if it is like 40,000, you can do two 15,000s and one 10,000 withdrawal. You can't straight away draw a 40,000 amount from the account. That's how your ATMs would function.
Can you explain that why?
Which one? Why?
Why we used to withdraw the amount in small parts?
We don't have that huge machines, ma'am. We don't have that huge machines to lend out actually. And there is a transaction gap and there is a transaction limit on every transaction actually. We can't give an excess amount from each transaction. Actually, you can deposit, but when you're doing an electronic withdrawal, there's a limit for each and every transaction, a limit for entire amount, because ATMs have a capacity of holding, like if an ATM is there, if they load money, they'll be loading somewhere around 10 to 15 lakhs per day. Okay, there will be a lot of customers who will be coming into that account and will be withdrawing it. So there is a cap on that. So this much amount should be only withdrawn. If there is only 10 lakhs in that account and every customer has a 1 lakh card with them, if they remove entire 1 lakh, how many customers that ATM would be serving?
9 more, sir.
Only 10 customers, no?
Yes.
But when they have a cap, like 40,000 is the limit or 25,000 is the limit,
Got you, sir.
so they will be withdrawing that much amount only. Got that?
Yes, sir.
Current accounts, they doesn't have a minimum balance concept, but here there is a minimum balance concept. Okay. Priyanka, you were talking about HDFC Bank, yes?
Yes, sir.
Does HDFC Bank look into AQB or AMB?
It is
How many
AMB.
times the charge has been into your account?
No, sir. Since I opened the account, I didn't use even one time.
How long that been opened?
More than a year, sir.
More than a year, huh?
Yeah.
You would have opened it, otherwise you would have gone and you would have
I converted into zero balance account now, sir.
HDFC doesn't have a zero balance account. That's a minimum
Oh.
balance of 5,000. Either you need to close that account by paying that amount,
Okay.
because you can't operate that account with that much. Then they'll come back you and they'll ask you. Okay.
Okay. That's reason I didn't use till now.
Go shut that account. Go open a Kotak 811 account. Otherwise, you
Oh.
want to use HDFC account, so please put down 5,000 into that account and maintain like that.
Okay. Okay.
Faizan, can you hear me now? My voice is okay? I hope I'm audible to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Without checkbook facility is 500. With checkbook facility is 1,000. That is for only nationalized banks. Other features of savings accounts are any branch banking. That if you take 1,000 rupees bank, there is no that feature. If you take a bigger account only, you have that any branch banking. Okay. RuPay card is given only to the deposits more than 2,000 or 3,000 accounts. Utility bill payments, you can do it. If you have balance in your account, you can do it through your card. RTGS, NEFT, if you have amount, you can do it. Your account can receive an RTGS or NEFT from any of the people. Okay. What do you need to do an NEFT? What are the important criteria to do an NEFT? What do you need to do an NEFT? What are the details you need from other banker? Anytime you have done NEFT?
No, sir.
No, you have not done any NEFT, any transfers from
No,
your
sir.
app or something. No.
No,
Nope.
sir. Till now, I
No,
did
sir.
not.
So if you want to do an NEFT or IMPS, you need to have a bank account holder's name, bank and branch. The most important is IAFC code. What is IAFC?
Don't use any Bluetooth headphones. Don't use any Bluetooth headphones.
Sorry?
Bluetooth headphones.
Sir, for we can transfer to another account also, no, sir, for giving for the net. Neft.
Neft is only to transfer to other account, but what is that important thing which you need for NEFT or IMPS?
Sir, that's for need for only IFC code, sir.
Ah,
IFC code.
what is the full form of IFC code?
IFC code and account number.
Yes, what is the
Sir?
full form of IFC code? What is IFC?
Indian Financial System Code.
Yeah, you said Google, huh? It is in Indian Financial System Code. Every bank, every branch has their respective IFSC code.
This is most important, no, sir, for transaction, for Neft.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you. IFSC code is given to each and every branch. The code
Yeah,
is
sir.
different for every bank actually. If you're having
Yeah,
a
sir.
bank account, suppose you are staying in Koti, you have SBI in Koti. So you have
Yeah.
SBI in Abits also. You are staying in a Koti, you got an account in SBI Koti. So SBI Koti
Sir.
has, yeah.
Sir, we can deposit also for using for the IFC code also, no, sir. Yes, sir.
IFSC code for depositing? No, deposit like you
Sir, deposition in money, machine, no, sir. Machine we want, no, sir.
Machine, you need an account number. They don't ask you an IFSC code.
No, ICICI banks are you asking, sir.
ICICI banks are asking, but not every bank. But every
Yeah,
bank
sir.
in NEFT or IMPS, they'll ask you mandatory IFSC code.
Yeah, sir. That is I'm telling, sir.
Yeah. So,
sir, we are
Nikhil
using,
has
so
shared
that's
is that-
why
what Nikhil shared is that ICICI Bank, when you're doing a deposit through a machine, it is asking for an IFSC code. Okay. But when you're
Yeah,
doing
sir.
it in a machine deposit in other bank, they are not asking the IFSC code.
No need, sir. Only phone number. Only use for only phone number and account number, sir.
Yes. But ICICI.
Another bank.
Yeah. So IFSC code is given to
ICICI.
Yeah, Nikhil. Yes, Nikhil.
Yeah,
Tell
sir.
what ICICI is doing.
Sir, ICICI, sir.
Yeah.
Not hearing, sir.
No, Nikhil, you are sharing something. Tell me.
No, sir. In ICICI. No, sir. This is ICICI bank machines also. They're asking phone number and IFSC code and account number, sir.
Yes,
for
yes.
depositing money.
Yes, that is common
For
practice actually.
transactions.
But IFSC code is only asked by ICICI. Other branches, they are not asking all this. If it is SBI, SBI would only take the mobile number. If it is Axis Bank, Axis Bank takes the account number and mobile number. Or through if it is a self account, it is only just put your ATM, you can deposit it off. So that's how things are like that. Okay.
Cardless transactions also we can do, no, sir.
Which one? Sorry, I didn't get it. Online
Sir,
transaction also?
we can cardless transactions.
Yes, yes, you can do a cardless transaction also.
Can do, no, sir.
Yes, 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 you can do it. I'm telling you the examples.
Yes.
Yeah, Nikhil.
No, sir. Also, sir, that cardless transactions are doing means they're cutting the money amount, some amount, sir.
Yes, every
cardless transactions are for in SBI.
Now everywhere that there is a taxation on every transaction. No transaction is been given for a free of cost. If it is IMPS, if it is NEFT, if it is RTGS, anything, depending on the amount. If it is below 10,000, I think it is 1 rupee or something, 1 rupee 77 paisa. But if it is more than that, there is a transaction charge. But the charges are very minimal, like 1 rupee, it starts with 1 rupee, goes up to 10, 12, 13 rupees. Not higher amounts, okay?
25, sir. 25, sir. 25 are going, sir.
Yes, but not 100, 200 rupees, no?
Sir, but RBI has waived off the charges, no, sir?
No. It's on the discretion of the bankers. No. RBI didn't give that right, actually. It's on the discretion of the bank, actually.
RBI also is using for all banks, no, sir, for.
Sorry, Nikhil, I didn't get it. RBI is also?
No, sir. RBI is only for all controlling, no, sir, all banks.
Yes, RBI stipulates the rules and regulations, no? They should fall under the rules and regulations. If RBI
yes, sir. For all the banks.
RBI says that don't charge any amount as a charges for any transaction, so nobody bank should ask for charges actually. But right now, why the charges has been asked? Because of the COVID situation, there is no proper fund flow in the market. So charges we need to pay for doing the transactions and everything. So there would be a little income generation on all these charges.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then you have SMS alerts. SMS alerts, there is a charge for this also. Okay. For SMS alerts also, you will be charged on your account.
No, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. It is 17 rupees and some paisa.
For certain accounts, there is a charge for SMS alerts also. Okay. So that be
No, sir.
charged.
Not charges, sir. For SMS, free no, sir. SMS.
Uh,
Not coming, sir.
For certain
No
banks,
charges, sir, for SMS.
for certain banks, there is a charge.
No, sir.
Nikhil, your voice is breaking.
Certain banks means we banks.
Nikhil, I am unable to hear you. Your internet is very problematic. You can type. Multi-city checkbook facility. Multi-city checkbooks would be given so that you can go to any of the branches of the same bank and you can withdraw the money. Okay. Next, nomination facility for individuals. You have a nomination there. You can nominate anybody into that account. That would be easy if there is any unforeseen has happened.
Which are,
Yeah, Nikhil.
sir, which are giving the nominee for account, sir, for we are opening the account now, sir.
Yes.
ਫਿਰ after we can date after we can new nominee sign no, sir.
Nikhil, you can speak in Telugu. I'm unable to get it. Could you just tell me in Telugu also? It's okay. Or Hindi, any language, because most of your language, it is getting cranked up because of your internet connection or not. You asked me the question, but I'm unable to get that question.
Yes, sir. No, sir. Sir, we are opening, sir, for account no, sir.
Yes.
సార్ మనం ఇప్పుడు అకౌంట్ ఓపెన్ చేస్తాం కదా సార్, దానికి పక్కా నామినీ అని అడుగుతారు కదా సార్. మన అమౌంట్ తర్వాత వాళ్ళకి ఇస్తారు కదా సార్.
అవును, ఇస్తారు.
అదే సార్ చెప్తున్నా. సైన్ ప్రూఫ్ కి తీసుకుంటారు కదా సార్ సైన్.
అవును, నామినీ ఎవరైతే ఉంటారో మీరు నామినీ మెన్షన్ చేయాలి, వీళ్ళే నామినీ అని చెప్పి. ఎప్పుడైతే అన్ఫోర్సీన్ కేసు అవుతుందో వాళ్ళ సైన్ కూడా అవసరం ఉండదు.
అవును సార్.
జస్ట్ నామినీ అని మెన్షన్ చేయాలి. అన్ఫోర్సీన్ కేసు అయినప్పుడు ఆ నామినీ వాళ్ళకి రిలేషన్ లో ఉన్నానని చెప్పి మీరు ప్రూఫ్ తీసుకెళ్ళి మీరు ఒక సైన్ చేయించి మీ ఒక డెత్ సర్టిఫికేట్ అయినా ఏదైనా దానికి అటాచ్ చేసి పెడితే బ్యాంకర్స్ అది తీసుకొని కన్సిడర్ చేసి మీకు ఏ అమౌంట్ అయితే ఉంటుందో ఆ అమౌంట్ని మీకు ఏదర్ ఇన్ ద వే ఆఫ్ పేయర్స్ చెక్ ఆర్ ఇన్ ద వే మీకు ఏమైనా అక్కడే అకౌంట్ ఉందంటే ఆ అకౌంట్కి ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ అలా ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేస్తారన్నమాట. ఓకేనా?
అవును సార్.
యా.
ఓకే సార్.
So now the savings bank account we finished. So we'll be getting into the other one. Current accounts. We have done the current account. We have done the savings account. Yes. Now we'll be getting into the current account. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Current account is exactly opposite to your savings account. Open house discussion. What do you mean by current account? We were all discussing savings account. We were all discussing current accounts. Any bank, people, we call this as CASA. You know CASA?
Yes, sir. Current account and saving account.
We call it as CASA. That's it. So now we have done SA. Now we will be getting into CA. That is current accounts. Okay. So current accounts. What do you understand by current accounts?
Used for day-to-day transaction, specific purpose, business transactions.
Business transactions, withdrawal and deposits and anything. Okay. Now suppose you have a shop. Suppose you are into a retail business. You got a shop. You have a swipe machine. Yes. You swipe. Entire day swiping goes into that account. The next day they will be credited into that account. If you are using a phone pay or anything, that phone pay is linked to your account. Anybody who comes and do a phone pay, every time there is a deposit into your account, multiple transactions. Or now suppose you are having lot of payments to the parties. You are doing a big business. You have given 10 checks in this day to many parties. So the payments would be happening. If you're into some construction business or you're doing so much business, your day-to-day payments would be like so much. You will be giving a lot of checks, RTGS and everything. There will be plenty of transaction into that account. That account can only happen through a current account, not through any savings account. Okay. What's the difference between current account and a savings account?
One thing is interest, sir.
That's a major difference is that. Then the other thing is
Balance.
yes, minimum balance. Next, anything? Some current accounts. You tell me, current accounts have ATM facility?
Yes, sir.
Akka? CC account has a CC account has a ATM facility?
So CEC is cash credit, no, sir.
That's also an account. That's also an account. OD is also an account.
Yeah.
Does that have ATM?
OD does not, no, sir. Cash credit and OD does not have ATM facility.
Only current account and savings as ATM facility, but not the
Cash credit and OD.
yes, they doesn't have that. But does they have a mobile banking facility or internet banking facility?
Don't know, sir. But the question is how they can withdraw those money, sir. I mean, if they get CC, I mean cash through check.
Yeah, through check or through transfers.
Oh, okay. I mean,
they do have net banking and the mobile banking facilities.
Oh, okay.
Don't have an ATM withdrawal, but they have a net banking and mobile banking facilities. Current account that offers transaction banking services for businesses. Only for businesses actually, not for individual thing. Doesn't pay interest to the customer on the money is deposited. Whatever the money you deposit into the account, they don't pay it because there would be a lot of transactions. So there is no figure at the end of the day that this much would be there and we need to pay it. Savings account pays interest on the deposit made by the customers. Okay. What is the learning objective after this? By the end of the session, you'll be able to explain the fabs of current account. Okay. What are the features? What are the advantages and benefits of a current account? We have learned the advantages and benefits of a savings account. Now we'll see the current account. Okay. Offers transaction banking services to the businesses. Businesses needs lot of transactions, lot of withdrawals, lot of deposits. So this current account would give that feature. These current accounts are offered to firms, companies, businessmen for facilitating frequent large money transactions. There won't be any small transactions in it. You can't go to a bank and ask that give me, you are a big businessman, you go to a bank, draw a check, say that I need 1,000 rupees. That doesn't look good there. Actually. In a savings bank account, you can do it 1,000 rupees withdrawal. But for this, that would be large monies actually. Every legitimate business needs a current account for day-to-day transaction. That is true. Every business which is there, if it is small kirana shop also, they need to have an account. Business account so that they will have a day-to-day transactions.
We will also provide a overdraft.
Yeah, Sahil or Kishan?
Sahil, sir, I guess.
Yeah, Sahil, tell me.
Yes, sir. For current account, they will also provide a overdraft.
Yes, for current accounts only. Overdraft is for business people, not to any individuals they'll give. OD is only to the business people. OD CC limits are only to the business people. Because they do a lot of transaction, they see a lot of money in the account. There will be a lot of churning would be there. There would be a lot of turnover in the bank. So by looking at the turnover only, bankers would give them a CC limit or a OD limit. For individual, you don't see that many transactions actually. In a year, it would be hardly like you don't even cross 5-6 lakhs in a bank account at a high rate. Suppose your minimum balance is 5,000. You take Priyanka. Priyanka didn't operate it since 1 year, by opening that account. So like if it is 5,000 she operated also per every month, it is like 60,000 per annum. But you take any firm, that would be somewhere around 60 lakhs or 30 lakhs churning in a month actually. For that kind of a case, they can give a CC limit of 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs, OD limit of 7 lakhs or 8 lakhs. So they will consider that and they'll give it. No interest is paid on the client holding in the current account. Whatever the amount which is there in the current account, they don't pay interest for that. Helps the banks to earn better interest income. How that would help the bank to get a better interest income?
Sir, as the bank is not paying any interest on the current account, the balance held in the current account will be used by the banks for their fundraising, sir.
See, whatever the deposit you keep it in savings account or whatever the deposit you keep it in the current account, it in turn goes out as a lending from the bank, like loans and everything. Suppose they are charging 9% per annum on a loan. For a savings bank account, they need to pay 3%. So bankers are getting only 6%, yes? In this account, if it is from the current account, banker need not to pay any interest. So 9% would be straight away bank's profit. It's a bank's interest income. Got the point?
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you please once repeat?
In a savings bank account, if
No,
you
no, the current account part.
No, that's what. In a savings bank account, if you keep money, you will be getting interest. That interest is 3% per annum. If it is in the case of current account, we are not paying them any interest. So it is zero interest there. Suppose a bank has given lending to a person at 9% per annum. For savings account, in an year, he should pay 3% per annum into savings account. So whatever the 9% interest he has earned, he need to remit this 3% out from the 9% to the savings bank guy. But in current account, he should not remit any percentage. In savings account, bankers would be having 6%. But in case of current account, bankers would have direct 9% as the interest. So better interest for the bank.
Sir, how is recurring account is differ from savings account?
A recurring deposit, there is no recurring account. There is a recurring deposit. I'll get into that in the deposit section, which is there in the next slide. Then you will be understanding that, okay? Importance of current account for a bank. There's a formula: inflows, bank receivables, outflow, bank payments. Float is the difference between the inflow and the outflow. That's the money which the bank would have as a floating cash, where the bankers would lend it out. Okay. The formula on which bank works is this: receivables minus payment is equal to float. Got it? What is ANR? You might be asking. It is annual net receivables. Okay. Got the difference?
Yes, sir.
Whatever there in the bank you deposit, you do a payment. Whatever the rest of the amount which is there is the bank's float. That bank would be using for the loan purposes.
Okay, sir.
The importance of current account for a bank. First, ANR stands for annual net receivables. Higher floats are beneficial to banks. Current accounts are advantageous for them since no interest is paid. For that account, see, in your current account, now suppose your savings account has 60,000, but in your current account, you have shown like 30, 40 lakhs is a turnover and it has 10 lakhs every time. So that's an advantage for the bank, yes?
Yes, sir.
If somebody is maintaining 6 lakhs balance in their current account, and if somebody is maintaining 60,000 in their savings bank account, bank needs 10 savings accounts to equate one current account that time. Yes, it need to take 10 customers 60,000 and it should lend it in the bank. But if it is a current account, from one person they take that amount, they distribute as a loan and they get it back. So they have good payment in that. Next, who can open the current account? Self-employed individuals, businessmen, it might be a proprietor, partner, or anybody. Sole proprietorship firms. Who are self-employed individuals?
Businessmen.
Yes, they are having their own business or freelancers.
Yes,
For
some sort of
examples.
a freelancer, some sort of a guy. Suppose you see a carpenter. Carpenter is a guy, only one guy, is a self-employed. You see a plumber. Yes. You see a maestri who does this maestri job, and he's a self-employed guy. A one person who is running the business. Yes. You see small vendors who are pushing carts and who are running the business. They're all self-employed individuals. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So they can open a current account. But now bank current accounts are solely opened by sole proprietors. These self-employed individuals can fall under proprietorship firms actually. The proprietor is the only one person who is running the business. Okay. Next, partnership firms, private and public limited companies, clubs and societies. Here also they can open a current account, but there are many transactions. Then you have trust and administrators for bigger transactions, bigger amounts actually. They need to have a current account. AMB has come into the picture. What is AMB of a current account? Mahesh Babu of a current account. AMB stands for average monthly balance. You know this formula now? Which we discussed in savings bank account. I think Priyanka was having a doubt, so I explained her the same thing. It's the balance on the day 1 and the balance of the day 2 till the day 31st and number of days in a month. Minimum balance is 3,000, no restrictions on the transaction, either in the number or in the amounts of deposit. This minimum balance concept is not there in any of these things actually, but there would be a lot of charges by using the bankers actually. Current accounts draw a lot of charges. There will be a lot of charges for doing transactions. There are a lot of charges for taking a printout of the statements and everything. There would be a lot of charges for the checkbook. So charges on the current accounts are a little higher when compared to savings bank account. Current account FAB, features, advantage and benefit. Any branch banking, yes. Any branch banking in the city, you go to any branch, you have a current account, you can do it. You will be given a card, RuPay card, and you can access it. ATMs, POS machine for e-commerce, used for purchase through internet, used only with the PIN. No threat of misuse of the card. No need to carry money. Shop at your convenience. RuPay card is accepted anywhere. Yes, anybody has some doubt? Anybody has any doubts?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Current account FAB, utility bill payments, same as current account. What the features were there, it would be same here also. You can pay it. RTGS, NEFT. There won't be like restrictions for doing any RTGS. Like you might have certain RTGS restrictions or NEFT restriction on your savings bank account, but here there don't be any restrictions as of that much actually. Transfer fund instantly to any desired account across the country. Transaction can be outward or inward remittance. Funds can be transferred through transferred or received under RTGS facility at a nominal cost. Cost would be nominal because we do a lot of transactions. Current account features, IMPS, instant money transfer, 365 days, 24/7. Now it is not absolutely free. We have some charges on that also. Very simple to use, no need to depend on others. It's through mobile, you can do it. IMPS is a mobile banking service. SMS alerts are there. Excuse me. Banks send SMS whenever any transaction is made through your account. It helps to keep the track of transaction. If somebody is misusing your card, you'll get an SMS alert. They would be asking you whether you have done this transaction or not. If you say you have not done the transaction, you call up any bank would stop paying that transaction amount. That's how it is. multi-checkbook facility, nomination facility, POS machines facility. What is POS machine facility? I'm sorry.
Point of sale.
What is that? What is that? What is the benefit?
So
Instant
instantly
payment.
to their account.
Instant payment, sir.
No need of withdrawal, sir.
No, they give you POS machines. You go to any shop, you have a card. They need a POS machine. Read it, POS machine facilities. Bankers would give a POS machine facility to a current account holder.
Because they're carrying on their businesses.
Yes, somebody who carries on the business, they need to have a POS machine where you swipe your card there only. Swipe machines చూస్తున్నారు కదా, you are seeing swipe machines everywhere. Yes.
Yes.
So bankers would give POS machines to the businessmen where they swipe so that amount directly gets credited into the account. There is a link between that. But for the POS machine, there are charges. If it is Visa card, if it is MasterCard, or if it is RuPay card, or if it is more than 2,000 or it is below 2,000. So there are charges on the usage of POS machine. Okay. If it is below 2,000, the charges are zero. If it is above 2,000, there are charges. So to open a current account, same proofs, but there is some proofs for business entity. You need to provide that. ID proof, Aadhaar, photograph. You need to have a business entity proof. You need to show that your business is running by, say, suppose if it is a retail shop, you need to take a shops and establishment certificate. Or if it is some manufacturing unit, you need to have an SMEC or SME certificate with you need to have labor license for that also. That's one of the document proof that your business is running. Then you should have a GST. GST is mandate now, that if you have a GST, that shows that you are running a business. Okay. Now we don't have an activity thing, because if you put down into the activity, you people can't do it. So we'll get into the key learning outcomes. The current account is an account that offers transaction banking services to the businesses. Minimum balance to be maintained for opening a current account is 3,000. Not every bank is accepting that. Some other features of a current account are any branch banking, RuPay or debit card, payment of utility bills, RTGS, NEFT, IMPS, SMS alerts, multi-city checkbooks, nomination facility for individuals, availability of POS machines. So that's the difference between current account and a savings account. You understood? Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Participants are leaving. There is a less number of participants now. There are some few people left. It was 17, 4 people left. Is it because of some issue with the mobiles? Hopefully. You all can get me, but you can understand me properly, or is there any concern regarding the explanation or anything like that?
No, sir, clear.
That is clear. You people can understand me.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes,
Any
sir.
problem understanding me in English or anything? I'll explain you again and again in Telugu or any of the languages which you required. Okay, you can ask the question in Hindi. I'm good in Hindi. I can explain you in Hindi also. So no doubts in this current and savings account. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So we'll be getting into the other one. We'll be getting into deposit products. Deposits. What are deposits? We were talking all these things, no? Fixed deposits and everything. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So let us get into deposits. Auto deposits. Do you have an account in a bank? What kind of account you have? I think everybody has a savings bank account with any banks.
Yes, sir. I have.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Everyone
sir.
has an account, no? And usually they have only savings bank account.
Yes, sir.
What are the features and benefits provided to you in that account? Any features? Anybody can tell me what account you have, and does your bank have an ATM facility, mobile banking, net banking facility?
Yes, I have an account with IndusInd Bank FD.
Gotcha. Okay, so you have
I have
what
with
facilities they give you?
everything, sir. Net banking facility.
Okay, so you do a net banking and mobile banking also?
Yes, sir. Net banking, mobile banking, I have debit card.
Okay. So anybody other than Priyanka?
Yes, sir. And I'm also having mobile banking also there. The Kotak, sir.
Kotak?
Kotak 811, which is also having a saving facility. You can add the account to 811, and the total account cluster will be there, sir. Accounts.
We even get rewards for spending, sir, on debit card.
Yes. A learning objective. End of the session, you will be able to explain the features and benefits of RD and FD also. What is fixed deposit? What is fixed deposits?
We will save some amount for certain period of time, and we will get interest out of it.
Exactly. You will be putting down some deposits for a stipulated time of a period. It is a time bound savings which is written there exactly. For a certain period of a time into the account, it might range from like 10, 15 days and can go up to 3 or 4 years. It depends on how you keep it actually. So it's a time bound period.
Sir, it's 7 days to 10 years, no, sir?
Yes, it is 7 days. Some banks are giving you it 7 days. Some banks, see, usually 7 days is not entertain any bank actually because you don't get much interest, nor they don't get much interest. For 7 days, if that is a bigger amount, you don't want to waste. Like if you have 10 lakhs, you can use the 10 lakhs after 20 days. So you want to keep this 10 lakhs for 7 days of FD, you'll be getting some interest out of this, close to like 10,000 or like 5,000 rupees or something onto that. You can keep it. But if it is a lesser amount, people doesn't tend to go for that small deposit actually. If it is any deposit or anything, any investment, I'll tell you, if it is a short term investment, you'll have lesser returns. If it is a long term investment, then you have good returns. Okay. So majorly people will prefer 6 months to like it would be on the days actually. It is like 180 days to 512 days. They'll be having a good rate of interest on that. You tell me what is the rate of interest for 7 days, Priyanka?
So very less, sir.
Yes, it is.
I don't know, but it's very less.
It is 2%.
Yeah.
So 2% of 10,000, 10 lakhs is like 20,000. If it is 1
Yeah.
lakh, it's 2,000. But you keep this 10 lakhs for like 500 days, like 18 months or something. For this 10 lakhs, you will be getting like close to 1 year 60. The other year would be like 30. You will be getting close to 1 lakh rupees actually.
Yes, sir.
That's how it is.
Yeah, presently IndusInd Bank is giving 7% per annum, sir.
But in the future, the FD rates would be still gradually coming down actually.
Yeah. Presently it is giving that rate for me. For everyone.
Then there is something called recurring deposits. It's called regular monthly savings. You put some amount today, you put some amount the next month, you put some amount in the other month actually. That's all the regular deposit. Today you kept 1,000, next month you kept 1,000, then it is 2,000 deposit. Third month you kept another 1,000, it is 3,000 deposit. Somebody has come in the middle and they were sharing something. Anything? Faizan, you have logged in twice. So benefits of fixed deposits.
Sir, we even have flexi fixed deposit, no, sir?
Sorry?
We even have flexi fixed deposit too in one account.
Yes, you have.
Yeah.
You have both that. You can do a flexi deposit also.
Yeah, you didn't mention the previous slide, so I told that.
Okay, done. See, flexible in tenures. Then choice of FD schemes. You can take any of the schemes. You want like 6 months, you want 18 months, you want high rate of interest, you want less rate of interest. You can choose out of that. The higher, see now, the higher the term, the higher the rate of interest actually. Flexibility interest payment. You can opt for a bulk amount or you can opt for a monthly interest payment into your savings account actually, or into your any of the current accounts or any of the account which is there. The FD would be a different account, but whatever the interest would be coming, that would be remitted into your savings bank account if you're having in that bank. It might be a monthly you can ask for, or you can ask for a bulk amount at the end of the tenure of the FD. Options in interest payment. You'll have a lot of options how to pay, what to do. Again, you want to reinvest this interest again, like you are getting an interest of 20,000 per month. You said to the banker that please deposit 20,000 as separate FD. You can do that also. Competitive interest rate. Some are giving 6.7, some are giving 6.8, some are giving 7%. So it's a competitive interest rate. Nomination facility should be there for FD and they'll take the nominee for every FD. Got it? Benefits of recurring deposits. Benefits of recurring deposits is that in FD, it would be better you deposit a huge bulk amount. Then only you'll see good returns. Okay. But in a recurring deposit, you can do a small savings. It's flexible in tenure. The tenure can be ranged from 6 months also. Goes up to 1 year. Options in interest payment, same as that. Then competitive interest rates. Eligibility for recurring deposits. Individuals without restriction to the number of accounts can be opened by joint holders, minors, firms, institutions, associations, or company. All the accounts opening norms would apply to these accounts. Okay. See, deposit tenure ranges from 12 to 120 months. Flexible deposit tenures, need not to make any big investments. Investments are easy. Installments in multiples of 5 rupees per month. Flexibility of choosing the amount. You can choose any amount, but it should be multiples of 5. Investments are easy, savings money in a small, and installments are very smooth. Deposit limit end of the every month. You can deposit on day 1, you can deposit on say day 2, you can deposit on 15 days, but whatever the amount is deposited on every month, that is considered. Can also be paid in advance. No hassle of making the deposit at the end of the month starting. Complete month is there to make the deposit. Okay. You got the point?
Yes, sir.
Rate of interest. RRs have a good rate of interest, that is 9.25. Currently, it is between 6 and 6.5. It is going on. Premature closure, you can close it priorly also. That is allowed. Can avail the benefits of any time. Other facilities, loan can be granted. On FD also, you can take a loan. You know that?
Yes, sir. Only 90% of FD amount.
Yes, 90% of the FD amount you can take a loan, not more than that. The same facility is there on the recurring deposit also. So now what we are not into activity. If it is in a classroom, I can give an activity. So you've learned what is fixed deposit and what is savings deposit. Yes, recurring deposits. Any doubts in this?
No, sir.
So anytime fixed deposit would be in a higher amount, recurring deposit would be in a smaller amounts actually. FD is being like an FD would be given. FD would be having a maturity date because you have taken it for 6 months. The maturity date would be that 6th month. Okay. You tell me one thing. After the maturity of an FD, if you don't intimate the bankers about the interest or the FD, what the bankers would do?
Renew it, sir, to next year.
Renew with interest or don't renew without they renew without interest.
Renew with interest.
So the whole amount would be renewed back into the same tenure what you opted the previous year if you don't
Yes.
intimate them priorly. So that's how the things would go on.
Yeah, premature withdrawal will also attract around 1% charge.
Charges. Recurring deposit refers to deposit of a specific amount every month for a given duration. You say that I'll do an RD for 12 months. Every month I'll pay 500. That is equal to 6,000 rupees per annum. You said that and you want interest on that. So bankers would give you interest according to that. Whatever the deposits you make it, like first month they'll give you 6% on your 500. Next month they'll give 1,000 rupees. They'll give 6% on your 1,000. So next month they'll give 1,500 deposit. So it goes till that entire year, till the amount what you specifically told that this amount would be there till that tenure. On the last day of the tenure, on the entire amount of that 6%, you'll get it. Okay. There are number of advantages opening a fixed deposit or recurring deposit available with the bank. Each of the fixed deposit or recurring deposit plans have unique features and benefits. What is the one benefit? What is a feature which fixed deposit has and what recurring deposit has?
Interest.
Fixed deposit has its interest that is different. If you have a bulk amount, you can do a fixed deposit. That rate of interest are different. If you have a smaller amount and you want to do it on a regular basis, you can do it in a recurring deposits. Recurring deposits earns little higher interest rates. Okay, but the amounts which we deposit on a recurring balances would be a little less compared to the fixed deposits.
So why does it attract more interest compared to fixed deposit? In fixed deposit, we are investing lump sum amount.
Lump sum.
And in recurring deposit, we are doing it in small intervals.
See, that's a catch here. That's a catch from everybody. You see the perspective actually. You deposited 1 lakh today.
Yes. Yes.
1 lakh, 6% every annum. That is like 6,000. Yes. Today you're depositing 1,000. What is 6% of that? If it is 6%, what is that 1,000 rupees? 6% would be
60
60
rupees.
Yes. So would that anybody would opt a recurring deposit for 60 rupees?
No.
What they said, I'll give you little higher than the fixed deposit. So if it is 9 rupees or 10% interest, it is for 1,000 rupees, it is 100 rupees. Next month it goes up to what? It goes up to what? 2,000.
Yeah.
So that amount should be considered.
What is the advantage for banks giving this much interest?
Because that's a small amount. Small amount, they can give you little higher interest. That won't be a pinch. Overall, you see, suppose 12 months, you will be only paying 12,000.
Yes.
12,000, 9%, how much that would be?
Around 1,080 or 1,800.
Correct. So if somebody are paying a huge amount at one point of a time, if they give 9% on that, they'll be in a benefited area. Yes.
Yes, sir.
With the small amounts, they don't have any benefit, no.
Yes, sir.
For small savings only, they'll have a attractive interest rates because they want to attract small people. See, now somebody is having a 10,000 salary account. He wants to invest some money. He wants to keep it as an FD. What would be the catch for him? They say that we are giving it a 9% rate of interest. You'll be getting some interest more.
They will go to RD.
They'll go to RD. If somebody who says that you keep it in FD, you'll be getting this much interest rate for a 10,000 guy. He can't even put 1 lakh in one stretch. Yes. But
correct.
You show RD for him and you say do a small savings, do small deposits, you'll be getting this much interest. By that way you show that individual or that customer a way to do an investment or take the investment. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So that's an attractive point.
Is with SIP, no, sir. The only thing is maybe the security.
SIP is not secured any point of a time, but you have a high
yes,
rate.
Sir. Only the difference is security, RD and SIP.
That's it. Your money is nowhere going anywhere.
Yeah.
In SIP,
But returns are comparatively high in SIP.
very high when you compare with SI and RT.
Yes, sir.
But it depends only on the markets. If you take a chance, if you're lucky enough, you'll get good amount. If you're unlucky, you lose all the amount.
Yes, sir.
So that's how it is. So bankers doesn't suggest, it's on the choice of a customer only. They'll tell you the advantages and they'll tell you the disadvantages. You are the person whom you need to do a choice of that. You want to take a risk, चलो गए तो गए 60,000 जा रहे छोटा amount मैं कर दूंगी बोल के आप you start it off, you will be like, you will taste a success or you will taste a failure. But in RD you don't need to. Your amount is there, but you will get a little lesser amount. That's it.
So in SIP, the entire capital will swipe off, sir.
Investment would be done on your capital only, no? That amount
Yeah,
will be invested, entire amount. If there is
Okay.
a loss, if 60,000 is lost, if you have invested 60,000, the return you are getting out of that is less. So you're gone. 50,000 you are getting, 10,000 of your capital is gone, no?
Yeah.
The entire amount would be shifted into that. That's it.
Okay.
Then we'll be getting into the other one. The last slide of the day. Introduction to Retail Banking Part A. We'll be talking now about loans and advanced products. Okay. Let us discuss. Have you taken any loan from the bank? Anybody? Anyone who are paying EMIs to the banks?
No, sir.
Okay.
No,
sir.
Why do people take loans?
for many reasons, sir.
There might be a need, there might be a want, there might be a luxury. Yes, many things are there. Learning objective. By the end of the session, the participant will be able to outline the feature advantages and benefits of loan products offered by the bank. We'll be recalling the loans offered by the bank. Last time we were discussing about the loans. Yes, loans, overdraft, OD against property, gold loans, vehicle loans, housing loans, education loans, cash, cash credit limits, CC limits, term loans for manufacturers or service sector, loans, limits against government securities and LIC policies, loans to farmers, status against cold storage and warehouse receipts, limit against shares. So these are the loans which are being offered, various loans which are being offered by the banks. There are a number of other loans also actually. Loan on the FD is also there. Okay, the loans can be taken on LIC policies. Then you have so many things.
Personal loan.
Yes, they didn't mention personal loan here, but personal loans also there. Okay, loans to the farmers and traders against cold storage or warehouse receipts. Farmers would be taking their entire stock and they'll be keeping it in the warehouse, cold storage. Like mirchi would be kept in cold storage. There they'll be giving a receipt that this many tons of mirchi worth this much is been kept in the storage. That receipt you come to the bank by showing that to a banker. Banker can give you a loan on that receipt also, and bankers would be taking that receipt with them. So when the time would come, you will be opening that godown. You repay that, you take the receipt, open the godown, and you sell your product. Okay. So LIC policies, government securities, loans against shares, limits against shares, and everything they will be giving it. Loan against property, it is called LAP. Loan against property is called LAP. Okay. Refers to a loan or a limit against immovable property, including rent receivables, except against a vacant land or a plot. Any property which is there, which has a rental income coming from that property, you can avail a loan against property. You can't avail a loan against any vacant land or a plot. You say that, sir, I have an agricultural land that is vacant. Please give a loan against that property. You don't get it. Okay. If it is loan against a plot, small plot of area, residential area is there, they don't give you for that. But they will only give it for an immovable property. Features of loan against property. Purpose. You can take any loan for the purpose of business development or purchase or construction of non-residential property or any other lawful purpose. Exception, speculation activities. What is speculation activities?
Fraud.
Speculation activities, fraud? Speculating.
No. Gambling and like that.
Keeping check over the
Gambling, betting.
It's like betting, gambling. Chalo, today BJP party would come. I'm betting on that. So I'm keeping a property as a loan and I'm taking the loan. I'm telling banker that I'm speculating that BJP would win. So I need 1 crore rupee. Take my property. Give me that. So such kind of business, it's like you might win or you might not win. That's a speculation. There's a lot of risk in that. You win, you get the payment. You lose, you lost the payment. For that sake of a thing, you can't take any loan. Banks doesn't encourage such kind of an activity. Okay. The amount of a facility. Minimum amount starts with 0.5 lakhs. Okay. And goes up to maximum depends upon the scheme and construction of the applicant as under individuals and proprietary from up to like 100 lakhs. What is 1,000 lakhs?
10 crores.
Yes. Partnership and trust societies can go up to 100 crores. Public and private, it can go up to 15 crores. Okay. Return on investment and margin. Rate of interest would be as per the latest circulars. It is a floating rate of interest. It depends on what is happening in the market and how much the float rate is happening. They'll be getting on that. Okay. Margin on the purchase or a construction of open plot or a commercial property, it would be 25% to 50%. See, when you're purchasing or when you're constructing on open plot or a commercial property, the lending would be like 25% to 50%. Matlab, if it is 100%, they will be like 25% to 50% margin. Matlab, it would be ranging from 50 to 75% as a lending rate. Okay. Got the point?
Yes, sir.
You're buying a property which is 100 crores, which is 1 crore. The banks would give from 50 lakhs to 75 lakhs as a loan amount. The rest of the amount would be the margin amount. Okay. Because if something would happen to that property, banker should be in a benefit. No, banker should be an advantage part that if they sell the property, they need to get their investment done as a loan into that property. Yes. What is the benefit of a land and what is the benefit of a property? What is the disadvantage between this property and what is the advantage of a land? Anybody can say?
Commercial property gets rent, sir.
Any property which is constructed depreciates.
Yes.
The value today is 100 crores. Tomorrow the value, depreciated value would be somewhere around 1995. But for a land, anytime there would be an appreciation. Okay. So land would have an appreciation, but the property would have a depreciation. By looking into all these concepts, banks would keep a margin from 25% to 50%. Okay. On the mortgage loans, it is like 30 to 50% of the sale consideration or market or the distressed value of the property. Mortgage loans, you take a mortgage, you are having a construction building and you want to take a loan. You mortgage your property. Suppose it is like market value, they'll be considering something, the market value, or they'll be seeing whichever is the highest. After that, they'll be paying you 30% actually. Government values, anytime it's a lesser price, but the market value would be higher. Distress value is at Market value would be X price. There would be a valuer who will be visiting the property and do a valuation. If he sees and if he values a property, suppose market value is 10 lakhs, the valuer has come and said that it would be somewhere around 8 lakhs only. So bank would be taking the least of these two. So they will take 8 lakhs, and out of that 8 lakhs, they will give you funding by removing their margin of 30%. Got it?
Yes, sir.
On the rent receivables, if there is a property, you gave it for mortgage lap. They take the property and you know that there are rents which are coming on that. So the margin would be like 10% of the rent. That much would be your margins. Suppose you are getting that lakh or 2 lakh rupees, they'll keep that as a margin on the rent receivable thing. That property would have a 10% margin and they'll be charging 10 crore property, you are getting 2 lakhs rental on that. So what they'll do, 10% margin, they'll remove it. So they'll give you funding up to 8 crores or 9 crores of funding because you are getting a good receivables. There is a rent on that property, 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs, you'll be paying EMI easily. So that's the guaranteed part. Repayment validity period, limit is 12 months. Maximum limit is 120 months inclusive of moratorium period, if any. So 120 months is how many? Like 10 years? Yes?
Yes, sir.
So it goes from 1 year to 10 years. Security primarily the immovable property, other than that agricultural land, not anything. The next security would be your future rent receivables. If somebody vacates it, you need to search for a party. Again, you need to find a guy for that rent. Collateral, personal guarantee of a third party or owners of the property offered as a security. Okay. For here, the collateral is only security, the property. Eligibility: individuals, proprietors, partnership firms, joint stock companies. Fees and charges for the loan application, lab property. Processing fees would be 1% applicable. Then if you want, for a limit, it is 0.5 collected annually. Okay. Legal charges, it depends on number of opinions from the people. They have taken the legal opinion. Valuation charges and everything. That would fall under the application charges only. Processing fee, they will be putting on everything into that, and they will have service charge on that charges also, processing fee charges, then add it up. It will come somewhere around 2.5%. Then penalty charges. If you didn't pay the installment or you bounced the installment, then you need to pay 2% per annum on that installment with bounce charges.
So what is it for limit?
Which one?
First point, processing charge for limit. What is the limit there?
What is the whatever the amount which you have applied for?
Then for loan is also same, sir.
On the applied amount actually, and the limit which you will be collecting. See, there are two things. You will be collecting like monthly, annually you will be collecting the processing fees. You can collect it anytime, or you can collect it a month wise in the EMI also. You can include your processing fee into your EMI. That option is also there. 1% direct straight away deduction, or you want to keep that into your EMI, that is 0.5%. 0.5% on the annual. 1% would be direct straight away on the amount. What the difference? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Benefits of loan against property: easy approval process because you have a property there. You have a valuation report and everything. The documents would be clear. Then you will be getting the loan easily. Provide for a wide range of needs. You can take for any number of needs. But other than that, speculation, you can take it for anything. Okay. High loan range, minimum processing charges. For certain things, there would be high rate of minimum processing charges. Mortgage loans have little higher when compared to loan against property. Gold loans. What are gold loans? Anybody gold loans?
Loan against gold.
Yes, sir. Loan against gold.
Gold. Banks would also provide, NBFCs also provide loans against golds. Gold loans would be given. Anybody has opted for a gold loan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's get into that and I'll ask you some questions. Loan limit against gold ornaments of a loan seeker, quickest possible form of a loan to meet any immediate requirement. You don't need to wait for a long time. Go get into the any of the loan giving offices, gold loan offices. Show your gold. The valuer would check the gold and existing gold rate on that day's price. They'll be giving you the loan. It just happens in half an hour. You can put your loan, you put your gold there, come back out, and the rate of interest would be little nominal only, not higher side. Examples of gold loan schemes offered by Mahesh Bank. Mahesh Bank, what they are giving. One is Mahesh Bank Smart Gold Loan Scheme MSGL 30 days. Mahesh Super Gold Loan Schemes 90 days with EMI option. Mahesh Gold Loan 6 months with EQIs. Jewel Loan Jail maximum amount 2 lakhs per borrower, 12 months bullet repayments. Bullet repayments are the repayments which would be like which consists of your principal amount also. Gold overdraft, got overdraft, minimum amount 2 lakhs, maximum amount 50 lakhs. 12 months would be the repayment structure. Considering scenario, you tell me this scenario, okay? Why one got rejected, why one got approved?
Gold quality, sir.
Yes. Gold quality. Gold quality is lesser here. We don't fund any gold company, they doesn't fund below 18 carats.
And even 24 carats, sir.
Sorry?
They don't even give a gold loan for 24 carat.
24 carats is the purest form. If it is in the biscuits, then only they give it. And
they usually take jewelry, no, sir?
No. You can give biscuits also. There's no any problem with that. They can give you funding on that also. 24 carat. But 24 carat jewelry, see, nobody would keep the biscuit in the house. Have you ever kept a biscuit of this thing? 24 carats?
No, sir.
And everybody would buy a jewelry. Jewelries are made with 22 carats. Jewelry can't made by 24 carats. If it is a diamond jewelry is obviously made in 18 carats only. Diamond jewelries can't be made in 20 or 22. It's 18 carats gold only used for diamond jewelries because they will hold it properly. Valuation of the gold. Gold to be valued on the last 30 days average price of it, 22 carat gold. Loan to the value. Loan to the value ratio should not exceed 75% of the gold value pledged. Suppose today is you have taken 10 grams of the gold. Today the cost is 4,000 per gram. So how much is the gold value you have taken there? 10 grams into 4,400. That becomes 44,000. So how much they can give? 75% of the value of 44,000 they can give you as a loan. Okay. The rate per gram of various carats range from 22 carats to 17 carats are given by the head office. Branches are instructed not to accept the gold ornaments less than 17 carats, but now people are only not accepting anything less than 18. Okay. Fees and charges, appraiser fees 3 rupees per 1,000 on the loans up to 2 lakhs, subject to minimum of 20% maximum limit and no maximum limit. Rupees 4 per 1,000 for loans about 2 lakhs, subject to minimum of 40 rupees. Okay. You got the point? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We got the point.
Can you calculate 50,000? How much would be the charges, appraising charges?
150 rupees.
150 rupees. If it is only 15,000,
450 rupees.
15,000, 1.5.
$45, sir.
45 rupees. If it is 10,000,
30.
5,000,
15.
20 rupees.
Yes, sir.
20 rupees.
For 1,000, it's 3 rupees, right, sir?
What did he mention there? Read it loud. That's why I've asked you to read properly. That's why I'm asking you in the down scenario. Minimum is there. Minimum is 20.
15.
If any charges which are below 20, the minimum rate would be 20 rupees. 15 rupees are charges which would come, but they don't charge 15, they charge you 20 rupees.
Oh, okay, sir.
So whichever is the higher, they will charge you. Same way, 4 rupees per 1,000 if it's about 2 lakhs. That's how they charge it. And the minimum would be 40 rupees. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Then foreclosure charges, if you want to foreclose this before the tenure which you have taken, it would be 15 days interest if the loan is closed before 15 days from the date of sanction. Okay? Now it is only 1 week in Muthoot actually. 1 week interest we need to pay for the amount which we have taken in Muthoot Finance. Penalty interest is 2% per annum on the overdue amounts. Suppose they gave it for 30 days or they gave it for 60 days payment. If you cross that days, the interest rate would change with a penalty amount on that. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Examples and benefits of a gold loan offered by the Mahesh Bank. Request for a possible form of a loan to meet any immediate requirement. Walk in with the gold and walk out with the loan. Easy repayment options. Available as low as 30 days to the maximum of 12 months. No gold loan would be more than 11 months or 12 months. Okay. Some gold loans for the business people, it would be up to only 9 months also. So they don't exceed 1 year. Gold is valued on the last 30 days average price. Customer gets the fair value. If the purity of the gold ornament is more than 17 karat, then such loans have more chances of loan approval. Okay. Now we don't have an activity to present, but can you tomorrow come up with this activity? Is it possible for you people? Read out this, Sadanand or anybody?
Yes, sir. Prepare and present topics assigned to a group. Group A, features and benefits of loan against property, benefits of gold loan, benefits of housing, and benefits of vehicle loan.
Yes. Housing loan is different, LAP is different. So can anybody who can tomorrow can prepare for these loans and come to me and do an explanation tomorrow? Is it possible?
In the form of PPT?
Can you present on the PPT? I'm okay with that. You can present through your screen. If you have a laptop or you can do it through mobile, that would be easy for you, then you can do it. No issue.
All the topics, sir?
Any of the topic, anyone. I don't want all the topics.
Sir, I will pick this one, loan against property.
Yeah.
I'll take home.
Sir, I'm taking the vehicle loan, sir.
You pick anything, but you need to present it tomorrow, okay?
So,
I'll
Okay,
take
sir.
Yeah.
Is it mandatory for PPT? I mean,
No,
or,
I have told you, if you have a flexibility, I'm giving you that flexibility option to you all people. If you can do it, do it.
okay,
But
sir.
I want an explanation from your side that what you have done a research on this, okay?
Okay. I picked this loan against property.
Okay. So people who are present in today's session, now when I say there is a session, there would be all the phones getting disconnected. There would be internet connection problems and everything. So people will be going out of the session right now only. Sir, I didn't heard because my internet connection was gone. So I couldn't do it. You'll come with some lame excuses tomorrow. But pick something, prepare for that and get it tomorrow, okay? That is very beneficial for you all people because once you get into this banking sector, you will be more dealing with the loans. So loans is the part where banks would earn much amount actually. So that's a major part for a banker. Okay? So pick the topic, come with a presentation tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
And you can write down business loans also. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
today what we learned out of this loans, various loans offered by the bank. Body loans, IS, gold loans, vehicle loans, what you've seen there, the same loans have been displayed there. Okay. So today's session, we'll be ending it right now. I need to take the attendance of you all people. I want you people to on your cams. If possible, please on the cams. Few people might have issues with the cameras. On it for some time because I need to take a screenshot of everyone who are present here. 1, 2, 3. Farah, Kaja, and everyone. Just for the sake of Priyanka, Maunika, then Soundarya. I didn't get Monika's this thing. Camera didn't got on.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Then who is this? Sandhya or somebody? Somish Sandhya or somebody? Here. Sandhya, your camera is on. Sanjana, yeah. Done. Chalo, then your session would be ending now. Any doubts regarding this, all the things? We'll catch up tomorrow. We can have a discussion on that. Okay? Prepare the presentation or something from your end. You want to put on into the system. I'll give you the access so that you can put on into the system to show the PPT. Otherwise, you can do a verbal presentation on that. Make sure you on your camera. That would be easy. That thing you can do it. Yes. Chalo then. Any doubts?
No, sir.
No doubts?
No, sir.
So if nobody has any doubts regarding this, but ensure tomorrow, please speak to your people, let them come to this training sessions, let them have the training. We started with 17 people, but our training session now has 10. Last day it was close to 30, but today now the session is getting down every day. Is it because some training you are not able to understand me or this training? Is there any issue with my training? You are unable to understand?
No, sir. There is no.
No, sir. No problem.
So everyone are okay with the training? You
Yes.
Yes.
The content delivery is okay for you all people that you are learning out of this?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Ask your friends to join it up because it is career oriented program. No? See, if you get into a bank and you want to learn it from the bank, it would take a lot from that place actually. Now, whatever it is there, you're learning here itself. You'll have a proper idea here. 70% of the knowledge you'll be getting it from here as skill knowledge, what you require to perform in the bank. So if you're unable to grasp it, or if your friends are unable to grasp it and they want to get into the banking sector, do a job, then it would be a little tough for them to understand. You people would have a little greater advantage than the others who didn't attend this session, because you know the banking now, how bank operates, what are the current accounts, what are RD, what sort of a loans they will give, what is happening. See, before starting the session, few of the people major of the people might not know what bankers are operating, why RBI is there, what is happening, where it is happening. Yes, but in this last 3-day session, you got some idea about banks, how it operates, what it is happening inside the bank. Yes.
Yes, sir.
The same
Yes, sir.
way, by the end of this 11-day session on the banking, you will be knowing much more about the banking operations actually. How loans are processed, what is the system in the bank, how the payments would be collected, what is the delinquency, lot many things actually. How operations would be going on, what is back-end operations, how credit would be approved, how the loan would be given to a customer. If the customer is unable to pay, what would happen? What would happen to the banker if this amount is not been emitted to the banker? What is delinquency? What is debt ratios? There are a lot of stuffs which would be regarding this bank actually. Okay. So once you get into this all the session, by the end of the 11th day, you will be knowing entire banking if you're interested. Otherwise, you will be knowing 60% of the banking. Because I'm an ex-banker, I worked with banks, so I know in and of the banks how they function. I was into the liability section of the bank. I was into the asset section of the banks actually, but we were doing cross-sale of liabilities also. So I know how this operates, how the home loan operates, how the working capital operates, how personal loan operates, and what is the background collections, what is the background operation process like credit approval, anything, how they disperse the loans, what would happen in the bank. I'm aware of all these things. So if you have any doubts regarding this, all the stuff, you can come to me and you can ask me a question. Any doubts?
No, sir.
No, sir, it's very clear.
Very clear. So can we wind up our session?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No doubts?
No doubts.
Okay. Please, you people coordinate with Sri Priya. She is trying to coordinate with all you people, communicating with you all people to join the class by 2 p.m. Help her out in telling your friends and everybody to join the session. Okay. She's calling each and everybody. Okay. Sri Priya, I want to share something with the students. You can talk to them in this conference, in this meeting.
Nothing, sir, actually. Even I'm trying to coordinate them, but they're joining in the start and then they're leaving. I don't know why.
They are busy people actually.
Yeah, might be.
Might be, so they tend to give few time to us. Please share your valuable time with us for 3 years so that you get some knowledge. Okay.
Yeah.
See you all
Yes.
tomorrow. Hopefully the strength should increase. Tell your friends. Priyanka, tell your friends who are outstation. Farah, tell your friends who are outstation also, because internet is available everywhere. Ask them to join the session. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Chalo then. I'm ending this meeting at this point. Note. Have a nice evening. Enjoy. See you tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks a
Thank you,
lot,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.